Hopefully we're working.
Yeah, shit, I better check. We might not be working. 18 minutes early because we just saw that Spice and Easy are on tonight. I'll try not to
overlap with other people's lives.
Overlap with others if I can. And our friend Al is on at 8 o'clock. So I thought, right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let's have a run.
So we're on. Good evening, Nick, by the way. Michelle's friend from a long time ago. The channel was in the write-up. Do take a look. And good evening, Mark. Good to see you, fella. Yep, the beer chilled nicely.
Yeah. Hi, Mark.
So, yeah. Oh.
This has been quite a day for you, isn't it? Because you've been eagerly anticipating and waiting for this thing.
Yeah, no, it was just one of them things where you're... It's the dog, by the way, not me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
If you can hear him in the background, he's having a funny spell. Cod Chops, good evening, fella. Good to see you, mate. But no, I've just uploaded, actually, funny enough, the review of this absolute effing beauty. I'm not going to lie to you. This is unreal, isn't it? Absolutely stunned. To say it was good would be an understatement. It is. Good evening, Mrs. B. Good to see you, mate.
Hi, Charlotte.
I hope AJB's okay. I just spoke to him only very recently. But yeah, like I say, we've done a review. It's worth watching that.
It really is because
it's very complex.
Yeah.
And obviously,
it wasn't entirely what I was expecting.
Yeah, no.
It was really good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. The point was, we heard, obviously, there was only two people. Oh, it's got a cold. Oh, not good, mate. But no, we'd heard two people's views. And one of them would probably be quite biased. But there you go. And it was like, you think along your lines of your Hasselroder and your Becks and that, but it's totally different. Yeah. Absolutely surreal. I didn't see that coming. If I'm honest, I was quite like, whoa, because we did a taste test, obviously, rather than going in at the deep end and making a mistake. And we did a taste test, being say about a half of a half we had, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically it was just to get a rough gauge of what this particular beer was like, because there's no tasting notes anywhere. There's nothing you can read on other people's opinions or that type of thing, is it? No. So you really just have to go in there and really experience it for yourself.
Yeah, no, obviously I heard from Michael. I've been communicating with throughout the day. Thank you, Michael, if you're watching us at any point, for your input.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. And I heard his view and obviously Dan's view.
Mm.
And it still didn't lead me to get what we were actually getting. You're like, F. Mustn't swear, YouTube don't like it. I understand that. And actually, no one likes it, do they?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's an absolute beast of a keg, isn't it? I can't, speak highly enough of it. Yeah, funny enough, Mrs. B, I said to AJB, rather than me explain everything, just flick through that, innit? And it does sum it up.
Because there is so much to say. It being such a new product, and we didn't know where we were going with it. So we had to just plunge in there at the deep end and just have a real good taste of it and kind of work out in our minds exactly what we were tasting.
Yeah, it's one of them, right, where there's nothing you can read online on it. And it's one where you sort of like, you think, if there was someone that I could just have a little gauge at their review just to get an idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I would have took that all day today, because you're going in at the deep end. You run the risk of everyone going, oh, they got that wrong and so on. But obviously,
I don't think you can get it wrong.
No, it's an opinion, obviously. But I personally don't see anyone not liking that keg. I'd be effing amazed.
Yeah.
And that's the God's honest truth. It was an absolute cracker, wasn't it? It was like, wow. It's just the complexity of it, how smooth it is, the creaminess. And I could go on and on and on. And like I don't work for Perfectdraft or anything. It makes no odds to me personally, but Jesus, when they're releasing things like this, you're talking my language, isn't it?
It's nice to have something like this come out because I know a lot of people. There's a wide variety of people that own the machines, and a lot of people will go for what they know, the supermarket brand style beers. And I know they're very popular and they sell well. But then there is us hardcore people that have had the machine for years that we do want these things that are um, a little bit more of that kind of niche market.
Yeah, you
the
don't
things
want
that you can't
right.
go and pick up in the supermarket.
You don't want. Yeah, I agree with some of the stuff with the supermarket, and yeah, obviously 9 out of 10 times it tastes better on keg. There's a review I haven't shared yet, and I'm not going to say too much, but I meant to share today, but I've had to do matey's pot noodle one. That was just something that someone asked me.
A bit of fun.
Well, that was fun, yeah. And I'd already shared a video this morning, but there was a particular drink yesterday that the keg got beaten hands down, and it pained me to say it as a pure Perfectdraft fan. I'll share it tomorrow. And I didn't want to say it, but I have to be honest because there's no point if you're not honest, isn't it? And it, as I say, it did pain me to say it, and that kind of elaborates to this one, doesn't it, with what was said earlier and everything, which is mentioned in the review, isn't it? Which is good, but yeah, it was one of them things where you're sort of like, oh shit.
I think this beer is available in bottles all over Europe, isn't it?
Yeah, this beer you're getting in bottles in Europe. It's only just released last week. It's like proper brand new. That's why you can't find anything on it. It's not. It's nowhere. And you're not going to get it here, are you? Anytime soon. Maybe at some point, I don't know. Marcus might be able to ship them over to us in a bottle, but I don't know because remember, it's not German, it's Dutch.
Yeah, that's true. So,
I know there's a lot of fans, not so much in here, more in Perfectdraft keg tips, that are really like Hertog Yang fans. And like in the keg exchange as well, there's a lot of love for that keg, but it's nothing whatsoever like that. It's not even close. It's not like a Hertog Yang on steroids because it's that bit stronger.
It's a real totally unique experience.
So smooth. Hey, good evening, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
How much I need to, reaching up. Yeah, I know, mate. I didn't want to buy another. Funny enough, when I brought that yesterday, I'd already purchased in the morning to get the glasses for cheap. And she was like, what are you doing? I said, I have to get this keg. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I need to try this Hertog after already reaching budget at Low Hawkston? And hey, Rich, cheers and enjoy. Right. I don't know. I tried to get out of Dan how many of them were brought over, as you know, but he weren't giving that up, which is fair enough, isn't it? I get that. If he can tell me anything, he will, and he's really good like that, isn't he? But I've got to be honest, mate. It's a must. It's just so smooth. It's so hard, isn't it? You're like, Jesus. Got my keg today. Date is 11/23. Yeah, same as mine. Yeah, I did think that, but I don't think this release was meant for us because I knew nothing whatsoever about this. And obviously, where Stephen's going on about the Snyders, what a keg. Obviously, I did that myself when he was away last week. But I think because of the way that sold out so quick in one evening, I think this was meant for them overseas, not for us. And I think 1 to 10, though.
I don't know. It's really hard to suggest that someone else really should try something just because I really like it.
Right. I can't see you being disappointed, fella. Yes, nothing like Hawkston.
It's not like Hustle.
I have a keg in my basket. My 15% discount not working on that keg. Wait for them to fix it. You've got to go on the app now and type in PD app 15. PD app in capital letters and 15, and you get a 15% discount. Because I was trying to find the keg on my computer yesterday, and
it's not. It's app based. You have to buy it through the app.
Yeah, but you have to buy it through the app and type in PD app 15, and you get your 15%. You only have to even buy one keg, innit?
I'm not sure, mate.
I brought two because I've had to buy another Orchard Pig again. So, and because I'd ordered.
A bit of Orchard Pig beside her for the same time.
Well, yeah, no, I brought the standard Hertog and a load of glasses and Orchard Pig in the morning, and then he released that in the afternoon, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, why did you do that? I've just done an order.
Yeah.
So,
Hiya, Matt.
evening, Matt Cummins. Good to see you, fella. Yeah, all well, mate. Yeah, as I say, I have uploaded the full review of that, and I hope people will watch it. I hope it's as pretty much informative as we can be. But it was like, and I had the shakes and everything. And when I poured a pint, you actually noticed that I disappeared for ages pouring a pint. My hand was going like that. It was like, and I
You was
didn't.
all overexcited, weren't you? And you was all a bit jumpy.
I did it in the other Hertog glass. We've got it freezing at the moment, just to like keep it down and that, innit? And remember, it's not the biggest glass. It's not like pouring into a Stella Chalice.
Yeah,
It was like
tall and quite thin.
Yeah, it's tall and quite thin, and I totally bodged it. And then I poured half of that because obviously you couldn't see off camera. And I poured half of that into this other glass that I had sat there, and I tried to pour another one, bodged that up. I just keep swigging it.
I don't know what to say.
And I'm like,
I just stood there thinking, I really don't want to say he's really messing this up, but he's really messing it up.
Beer all over the floor and everything. It's like, hey up, you southern lovelies. All with the shakes, never. I was, mate, yeah. I'm still waiting for the triple. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with that, to be honest, fella.
We missed one.
Hold on, I'll go back.
Are you Stacey?
Hi, Stace. Oh, I'm not missing you, Stace. She'll do me in. Or she'll tell me. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Sound like it's worth a punt, Steve. Yeah, mate.
I can't see you being disappointed. I really can't.
Yeah, I've only seen, obviously, 2 people that have actually drank it.
It isn't massively carbonated. It's got a really, really mild carbonation to it, and it's really quite creamy and smooth. So when you're thinking of like your traditional pilsners, they do have a reasonable amount of carbonation. So it's not like that.
Paul making a mess of things again. You don't even know how bad that was.
I didn't know what to say. I'm just like.
I kept thinking, oh God, I'll have to stop the camera if this carries on. It's like, I don't want to look round at her because she'll distract me even more. She's standing behind the bar. Obviously, you can't see me pouring the thing. I'm getting beer over the floor.
I was trying to talk to the camera, and I was a little bit at a loss.
Covered in beer, wasn't I? It was like, I was shaking my hands before I came back in front of the camera. Evening, Lee. Good to see you, fella. Yeah, absolutely stunning, mate. As I say, we have shared a full review of it, which is about 12 minutes. I didn't even put the intro on because we went on that long.
There was just so much to say. So it really is worth having a watch of that. Because we were just trying to delve into what you were actually tasting on your palate, trying to figure out in our minds what we were tasting.
It was hard, that was.
And I was standing there trying to figure out if I'd tried anything like it, and I couldn't actually think
Stacey,
of anything else.
What are you like? And then, did you lick yourself, Paul? Yeah, I should have. And RG, good to see you, fella.
Hiya, mate.
We're all grand this end, yeah. I say, it's been a kind of interesting time, isn't it? It's like, I say, it's a shame in some ways I didn't have the camera on me, but
yeah, because that would have made for
I kind of
laugh a bit, I tell you.
Knew the camera weren't on me, so I could get away with it, but I kept thinking it's taking time. And then I went to look round at you.
The pressure is on me what to say, because I'm just like, I don't know what to say. If you can see what he's doing, you don't. And
then I looked up, and then all the beer went, and all overflowed, and I was like, "What have I done? How many years have I had these bloody machines for?" It was bad. I've never been so nervous. Like doing this for 2 odd years.
Never got rid of something. It wasn't actually as bad as what it sounds. It was actually
mate. It was all right. It was something different. It was just I said to Dave for weeks, and Dave's been with us for ages on it.
Yeah, and
he comes on the lives.
For us to do it, and we've been meaning to do it, haven't we?
He's a real character in that, and it's lovely to have people like that on, isn't it? It makes it worth doing. But yeah, can't wait for mine to get it. Should be Friday alongside my posh pig ghost chili pork scratchings. Might be a messy one this weekend. Yeah, Matt, there's a messy one here most nights at the moment. I don't know what's going wrong. Disaster strikes again. There's still beer on the floor now. It's like, I
can't believe what I was seeing.
It's not that. Before I went to pour the pint, I'd already jabbered onto the camera, and I thought, if I stop the video, then I've got to do it again. And I'm thinking, it's just going wrong.
Just have to go with it, don't we?
But it was all right. And it went well in the end. As I say, we gabbled on too much, talking of gabbling on, so I didn't bother putting the intro on. I just uploaded it because I thought
there was just a lot to say. You're trying something for the first time, and it is so full of flavour, and there are so many things that you want to say that it ends up just taking.
It was effing
a long
lovely.
time.
Glad it's a beauty. Look forward to getting it in the machine.
Oh yeah, you're very, honestly,
Seriously,
you're in
fella,
for a treat.
you are in for a treat. I would be amazed. Actually, I can think of one person that might not like it. A Welsh fella with the initials of GE.
Yeah.
Apart from him, yeah, I know.
I can't see people turning around saying, "Oh no, I'm not doing that." I really can't.
Why the shakes, Paul? Hold on. Well, clean it up then, Paul. No, the dog will do that. Don't worry about that, Stace. Oh, I've got my staff here, if not. She'll get me for that. Why the shakes?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't rough or
It
anything.
wasn't anything like that. It wasn't the DTs.
I don't know what it was.
Literally, he got himself into this kind of frenzy about wanting to try it, and then he's watching the is it Yodel? Yeah, it's Yodel. No.
Running up the road.
He's watching them. Why are they taking so long? It's only 3 stops. How long does it take for 3 stops? And he's up the road looking for the bloke.
No, I went out my trolley and everything because he couldn't find my house. And it was going on. He's saying, you're next. I'm like, I need to get this in the freezer. Like, time is of the essence here. So I'm up the road. I'm chasing him up the road, running along the road with my bloody Wally trolley, and I. Of course I took the trolley. I wouldn't run down the bloody road in the middle of the road with a trolley. I needed my beer. I don't care what they think. I got my beer. It's in, and it is effing lovely.
Yeah.
Thanks for info about the app. I did add the keg to my basket in the app, but I already had 15% for all other kegs. Just didn't work that one. We'll try that code, mate. Yeah, no, they've changed it now, mate. Basically, our personal codes have gone. PD app 15. PD app, all in capital letters, and 15, all as one word. It definitely works. That's how I ordered mine yesterday. But you have to go through the app, not on your computer. But yeah, no, it all got too much for me, mate.
You just basically just got overexcited. It's like a kid at Christmas.
It was just mad because obviously I talked to Dan about everything, and he kept saying, "Oh yeah, you wait," and I thought, "Yeah, you're gonna like it no matter what, mate." And I kept saying to her, you know, when you're trying to convince yourself, I said, "They all test it. It's not just Dan. They can't put out a rubbish keg. The stakes are too high."
Should have filmed the trolley.
Yeah.
I didn't realise they'd done that. I would have otherwise.
Oh wow, I've got a barrel thing. It's actually here. I don't think you can see it at the moment.
Yeah, it's like a sack barrel.
Like a sack barrel.
God, you're not getting it.
Yeah, I'll show them. Okay. This is what I was running down the road with, you see? That's my dedication to my perfect draft kegs. Can you see it?
Yeah, you could just about see it.
Like that.
And it's got the thing at the bottom. That's
it. Oh, blimey, that's heavy.
I know.
I'm just showing him. It makes more sense than just hearing.
I can't believe you did that. I didn't even know you just did that.
Yeah, I did. I chased him down the road. Right? And he couldn't. He's let's just say his English wasn't great. And he's like, 40? 40? I'm like, thinking, yeah, Basil 40, you, mate, I'll tell you. I'm like, yes, my beer. I need my beer. I have 2. I'm like, yeah, I know.
He must have thought you were alcoholic.
Oh, dear. As I brought 6 kegs in the time limit. Yeah, I'll get you, fella. That's it. Yeah, it would have been funny, though. I was running right down the middle of the road. There's quite a busy road here, and people must have thought, Jesus, he's weird. They know we're weird anyway. Michelle lives here. So it doesn't matter too much, does it? Oh. That is absolutely surreal, isn't it? It's just, it's so complex, isn't it?
And the other thing is, at 5.7, you expect it to have that kind of quite punchy alcohol taste to it. It doesn't.
No, you're not.
Doesn't. It's so well hidden.
You're not getting that. Hey, good evening, Chris.
Hi,
Chris is in the house. Good to see you, fella. Hope things going well. Hope the lovely wife's well and the kids. But yeah, so that was an eventful day, as one does, isn't it? Yeah, actually very eventful, wasn't it? It was like, oh dear. It could
have been worse, because sometimes our deliveries are really late.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get this one out. I know Bazar and Simo will be doing them. Stace says, hi, Chris. And Mark says, hi up, Chris. By the way, in case anyone don't know, Chris is one Crazy reviewer.
Oh yeah, you got to watch his reviews.
There
They
you
are
are.
good. They really are good.
He is absolute YouTube legend.
I imagine you running down the road with your parrot like a penny.
Well, I had to, didn't I?
Yeah.
I needed my beer, mate. Tom was getting on. I'm thinking, like, I need to get that. That's got to go. Let's go. We have wrapped it up in. We put water on
Aye.
kitchen roll.
Aye.
Right, she did. And
I'm packing all the packs of vegetables around it as well.
just crazy. Stacey saying, always watch you, Chris. You're a top man. So is Lou. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely. Well said, Stace. As you Southerners would say, he's a right geezer. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Chris can review something that I'm not interested in, but he's still going to make me laugh, innit? Because you're like, I can't believe you just said that. It's like, and he says it how it is. There's no holds barred. Same with Lou.
Yeah,
Lou's channel as well. Well, they just went to Minehead, didn't they? Only last week.
Oh, Lou's great on it.
Absolute classic.
I remember the diner one. That made me laugh so much.
Oh, God, yeah, let's go back a while.
That was very funny.
In all seriousness, I've nothing to respect but your bit of dedication. Yeah, it was, mate. It was. I was doing it for you lot because I knew someone had to put a review out quick. I didn't do it for myself. I did it for everyone else. That's the sort of bloke I am. Isn't that
I
right?
suppose it's lucky that I did it. It's enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, it was like, hang on, better, innit? You can see you a
Yeah.
little bit more frozen in time. Yeah, I was, mate. Not sure Lou would be happy being a top man. Thank you, Stacey. Chris. But yeah, so I was frozen in time. It's like, but it's been kind of mad. But it's done. The review's done. I've done it. And as I say, we did gabble on for 12 minutes, so we didn't put the intro on it or anything. But like, Jesus, what a keg.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just so smooth. I'm going to drop it to 1 tomorrow and I'll mess about with it a little bit.
We want to mess around with the range of temperatures.
Mm.
Because I'm thinking for me, if I would enjoy it, because it's really smooth, I'm thinking like 5 degrees, about what we had it at.
Yeah, we did it at 5 on the review, in case I'm sure I mentioned it in the review that it was 5.
I think that you could go from a range of maybe 3 degrees right up
I say you could go from 1.
7.
Like, what I meant to say, Lou, was that's fair enough. It's been a long day. Stace saying, yeah, I get what you mean, Stace. Kids have brought me a keg for the perfect draft, but won't tell me which one. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Hopefully we'll see our incoming review, Chris. You haven't done one of them for ages, have you? That would be funny.
That would be good.
Definitely. But that is, yeah. They delivered. Chris saying in it went, right a bit, show more of the good-looking one. Yeah, I know. I am, mate. I'm here. Don't worry.
Says he puts the banner up because I'm so sure I can't see over the top of it.
Right. You know what this is. Okay. Seabrook.
Hide current.
There you are. Look. And the perfect draft king is me, by the way. She's Michelle. I'm the perfect draft king. As crowned. As, you know. Just saying.
You're always minding me being too short. Yeah.
So after, if you actually knew, now Michelle stands behind the bar, she's even nicked my bar, right? If you knew half the time I have to crouch like that.
A little bit higher. So,
but I still have to crouch like that to be on the level, otherwise half my head's missing. And all right, Wally. Did you find it better? Jesus Christ, yeah.
totally, I don't
right.
the original.
I'm not a great fan of the original. I did buy another cake yesterday. So, because I thought they'd be similar, but I'll do them side by side anyway. So. But it's nothing like it, mate. It's so different. It should be King Queen. No. There's only one winner, Stace, and that's me. It doesn't work like that.
This has come up before, and then I'll probably be called Jester.
You'd be a few things. Watch the review. It looks a better of a beer. I've had Hertog Yang before on the continent, and the standard Pilsener. I want to brew Perimeter was top. Yeah, see, I like the Weizen beer from them as well. I keep doing his head in at that, but if I continue to do his head in for certain beers,
great.
I love the bock. We've got, funny enough, we've got the bock loaded up.
Never really go for the dark ones. They're more my thing. But even you really enjoy it, don't you?
Evening, Rick. Good to see you, fella. Evening,
Hi,
Paul,
Rick.
Michelle. So it's good then. Yeah. Jesus, mate. It was better than I thought. Oh, I've gone all blurry, have I? Am I still blurry? Nothing wrong with a shorty. Yeah, I don't mind a midget.
Let's use that word. Basically challenged.
It's a few things, isn't it? Well, you should have a higher seat. Or sit on
get me on a high chair.
Give me
a booster seat.
yeah. I think we kept the booster seats, you see.
The kids must know I can sit in that.
How are we this evening? And here's another Chris who also reviews Perfectdraft kegs as well. Do check his channel out. But yeah, all good, mate. I hope you'll find your end. I did see you on social media earlier. I saw that you got delayed. I do feel for you. It's normally us that happens to, isn't it?
Yeah.
And where's our invite to come on? Good point, Stace. Good point. Yeah, we'll have to talk offline about that, isn't it? I forgot about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to unlock Eric for a couple of hours?
He's on form tonight.
Oh, I'm all right
he's
now.
chilled out a little bit, and he's had a little bit of the beer, and he's started chill out a little bit.
I didn't have a power nap half the day after last night.
I was up really early. I went to bed late. I was up really early.
Yeah.
The kids used to have them for the car. I should have kept out of them. They're again that did my butt, isn't it?
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
I'm not saying a word. You can join him, Paul. Wow. Listen, Stacey, me and you, we clash a lot because we're both bosses. Do you see?
I was letting him think he's boss.
We clash a lot because we're very good friends, but of course I'm very opinionated, like Stacey is.
No, you just talk too much.
Wow. Oh, Tom, that's a tough one, mate. Both can fit in one cage. No, I can't fit in a cage. I'm too big, too old. I just sold my PD about a year ago and got a full cooler set up for the bar. Much cheaper. Yep, I get what you're saying, mate, but the quantity is missing. Yeah, Tom, so many times I thought of doing it myself.
Really did.
And running a draft. But the problem is I got so used to like changing the beers and swapping the beers and like we'll run the three of them.
What it is for us, we really like that variety, don't we?
Yeah.
Having a large variety of different beers. I mean, my palate range is really big. I enjoy lots of different types of beer. And I'm quite a mood drinker, so one day I'll fancy IPA, the next day I might fancy
it's like
vice beer. So
one day I fancy myself and the next day I fancy myself. See, Stace? Boss. Stace said you are the boss of Michelle, Paul. I know. Cheers, Stace.
He loves reading it out, his version of it. I've noticed you do that a lot.
I know. I don't like saying written, I just change the word. What a reviewer you are, Paul. Well, I know, thank you, people.
Oh, don't tempt me to buy one again. With the
this,
blade.
mate. Come on, this new beer. Right, name one thing on the blade that comes anywhere near this. There's nothing even close. Yes, said Stacey. I know, Stacey. I think the world of you too.
Stacey, oh, why right now?
It's still lively. We're not so bad now. Look. That's better, isn't it? Yep, I'll do that. But yeah, absolutely, because we're drinking in. At least you know I'm pouring from the machine. You can hear it.
It does actually. There's a low bit on the bar. And he's quite tall. He bumped his head in it a few times. Jumping around and dancing.
Yeah.
He bumped around a couple of times. Didn't he?
You like that, don't you?
Come on, blimey. Can I have a plate with him?
I said, bank Stace. I bank. Brilliant, mate. Cod chops. Code work. Cheers, bud. Ordered 2 grand kegs. Not much. I don't like, so I look forward to it. Enjoy beer.
If you're like
Miss Singer. I do like Miss Singer.
Yeah.
I tell you what, mate, that was one of the top kegs on the old blade, wasn't it?
I love the minerally taste to it.
That's one of the
water that it's made from.
kegs I miss, I must admit. Hi, Lou. Good to see you, fella. Hi, Lou. Yeah, me. I'm done for now, aren't I? Lou, you know what I mean? I've had one of them days today.
You have had one of them days.
I need some of them calming pills. Right. You find people off a sharp and sweaty mess at work today. That's because Michelle's on. Only kidding. And take care. Fair play, Mark. Thanks for tuning in, fella.
The other guys.
Yeah, I'm going back on that now. Yeah, code work about Michelle, you need one of those shock dog collars round Paul's neck. Obviously, you have the remote. Sorry, Paul, just playing.
Actually watched a film with it.
She would, mate, given up the chance. Evening, Darren. Good to see you, fella. I'm watching Darren. It on the phone now, so I'm not, because it don't come up at the same time. But yeah, no. Great to see Lou in as well. Lou's Chris's wife, who we were talking about earlier.
Check out her channel.
Check out her channel. She says it how it is, and really.
Very good.
Dave, just watch. See, Dave, I told you, fella, I've done it, didn't I? Just watch the pot noodle sandwich. Brilliant. How are you feeling? You'll definitely see it again before you go to bed.
It was surprisingly quite nice. I thought it was going to be horrible, but it wasn't that bad. So.
No, it was just like I kept looking at that pot noodle for 3 days. It took me. It took me 3 days to do it.
Build up the courage to do it.
Stay saying hi to Lou. Hope you're well. Go Drake. Good to see you, fella. Josh's friend. Hi and bye bye, Lou. Said Mark. Oh yes, good. Thank you, Stacey, and stay safe, evening, Drake. Yep. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, fella. Absolutely. Been one of them days, mate.
Had a bit of a day of it, yeah.
Jesus, mate. Like I said earlier, if you'd only saw my pouring of the pint, it's like I've had a perfect draft for 9 bloody years. I'm still useless. She does say when she's got the mood with me, you're good at nothing. So yeah, I'll prove that today.
I was I don't know what to say. I'm just sitting there in front of the camera thinking, this isn't going well. It was a bit of a loss for words.
The review didn't quite go. Well, the review went all right, but it was just a pouring of it.
Yeah, once you got it poured and we got down into the nitty-gritty of actually trying it, tasting it, thinking about what we were tasting, I actually felt like it was a really good review. And the fact
it's really informative.
We really took our time to think about what we were tasting.
Well, yeah, hopefully Basil will get his up. And it'd be interesting
can't wait to see.
I think Basil's out today. That's why he couldn't come on live, because I did say to him and Josh about coming on live. I think Josh is probably going on with Al later if his foot's not playing him up. I don't know Simo's situation today. But obviously with Bazza's out, so you probably get Bazza's review tomorrow, I think. But Bazza's take.
I can't wait to see what other people's take on this is.
It'll be absolutely brilliant. Well, it's just, I'd be amazed if someone don't like it.
Yeah, I would be quite surprised.
But, you know, we can't all like the same things, but that keg was absolutely surreal.
I do like smooth, creamy drinks.
It's just
they've got quite a bit of body and complexity to them.
Yeah, it's just it's Dutch, but it's got that Belgian blonde thing without the power.
The smell at first. What did I say to you when I first smelled it? That reminds me of some of the Belgian beers.
Yeah, absolute cracking drink. I say, I personally would be amazed if someone don't like it, but you know, I mean, if you don't like it, and you know, do let us know.
Oh, blimey, Matt.
8 pints of crap roast. Oh, mate.
That one's a bit of a mind blower, isn't it?
Funny enough, I remember watching Baldy, big Bull reviews. Absolute diamond again. Great PD review. I watched his Quack Blonde review with the Spuddos, and he was getting right into it because he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Baldy? He's absolutely brilliant. And I thought, I'm going to do mine like that and do it based on his review.
Yeah.
Do another Quack Blonde because it's like a year later.
That to him.
And then I thought I was putting a Quack Blonde in, and I've got 3 machines running. I thought, oh, no way, that's going to kill me. And that done me in last time, that keg, didn't it? The Quack Rouge, Christmas Day, it just never ran out, the keg. And I said to her, the machine's messed up.
It's so strong. It's so tasty. But you just end up in a mess before you know it, don't you? You're just like, oh, this one's got me. And then you look at the keg, there's still loads of it left. And like, oh.
I'm not being funny, but in my opinion, on the Quack Rouge, obviously that's probably not coming back to England. But then don't rule that out. We can get that back. Other things we think are gone because it's still selling abroad.
Do absolutely love it.
I don't get it. I don't know. As Dan said, it's all about sales. I get that, but you will get Quack Rouge back, I would think, at some point as a very limited run. So, as I've said to people in Facebook groups, seriously, that one's gone, but not gone. Like Snyder's was gone, but not gone.
Cherry taste, but I love them cherry beers that get it right. Cherry Le Chateau and the Quack Rouge.
That Quack's just dangerous.
Really, really beautiful taste to them.
Absolutely dangerous. But what a drink. And the same with
actually for 6 before you know about it. You don't even see it coming, do you? And then bam.
No, last time it was a Quack Rouge, wasn't it? When I was harassing the Robbie Williams cardboard cutout, I believe. Yeah. Big bold reviews, mate. What a fella, isn't he? Yes, you know it, mate. With his snacks. And he loves his snacks. But the thing I like about him, he says it how it is. You know, and he goes into such great depth. You have to have the time because obviously some of the videos are long.
Yeah.
But there's just like pure entertainment all the way through the video from start to finish and that. And it was like brilliant when he came on the Facebook group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I talked to him on Messenger now and again about things, about kegs and that. And then I see him come and join our big Facebook group. And I'm like, hold on a minute.
I know who that is.
Is this a fake baldy or is this the real baldy? So I messaged him and said, this is you, isn't it? And he was like, yes, mate. I'm like, yeah, I'll get in there, mate. Welcome. But yeah, brilliant. And as I say, his opinion to me means a lot.
Yeah, Duke holds his opinion. Oh, God.
Yeah, because he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
He really does. He's like someone that.
This is what I'm saying. I can't wait to see what other people are going to make of this game.
Yeah, he won't do it for ages, though. I think actually, Big Bold Reviews has got Quack Rouge to do next, if I remember. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure he hasn't done that, and he's doing that next. And his take on that will be absolutely brilliant.
On that Rouge?
The Rouge is about 8%, and the blonde is 7.4. Love Big Bold Reviews. Yeah, Nigel. Good evening, fella. You know it as well, mate. He's quality. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can't speak highly enough about him, can you? The fella's just brilliant.
It's nice to see you finally chilling out a little bit.
No, I tried to get him to come do a live and everything, but he just likes to
do what he's doing.
Do what he's doing, and not get involved in possible dramas and so on, which is cool. It's naughty gear, the Quack Rouge. Like, it's the main reason we brought the sub. Gives us another option in hot weather. Got a plenty game of cooling in there. It is. It's evil, mate. It reminds you of a woman, doesn't it? Plenty game of one of your favourites on the blade, that and the sub.
It's not just a really nice tasting beer. It gives you a really mellow buzz. I really
I don't want to. The thing is with Punty Gamer is that old school taste.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's like, and it flows down, doesn't it? Chris in his reviews, Big Baldy made it. Oh, between me and you, that's how I got into the PD. Oh, fantastic, Chris. I never knew that, mate. So obviously I don't know Baldy personally, but yeah, he's a.
Did we miss someone?
Oh, gee. Daft question. How do Perfectdraft go about getting the different brews into those little kegs? Sent to brewer and return to main base for purchase or buy barrels from the continent. Right. What happens? They get filled up wherever they're brewed, and then they go to a filling plant, which is in Belgium, isn't it? And then they come back, and obviously Germany for the wheat beer. And
we
then
saw
they come
them,
back
didn't
here.
they?
We saw the kegs.
We saw them all. It was just like, wow.
Oh wow! They're the kegs I'm gonna have in my house. It was like, it's quite an in-depth process, but there is a kegging plant opening here soon. I don't know what's happened.
Rumours been about for ages, hasn't that?
It's definitely happening. Definitely soon. But yeah, Baldy's brilliant, isn't he? What are you laughing at?
I've still got this vision of you running down the middle of the road with that blooming trolley thing.
Oh yeah, but I got the beer quicker than him not being able to find my house. You see, so it kind of worked, didn't it? Right, I've got other pee. I will leave my staff to entertain you. Staff being the appropriate word.
Right, back in. Are you, Lorraine? Yeah, we're good, thank you. Tonight we're on the new keg on the Perfectdraft, which is Hertog Ground Pilsener, which has been an absolute pleasure to try. There's been quite a little bit of anticipation since they said that they were selling this, and Paul has just been like a kid waiting to open his Christmas presents. So he's been waiting around, checking the hotel, seeing when they're going to deliver it, running down the middle of the road with his sack barrow thing to find the delivery driver. Had me pack out the whole freezer with the keg went straight in the freezer, all packed out, peas and things around it to chill it up quick. And it was worth all the trouble because it's been an absolutely great beer. Really, really good.
But yeah.
That's Lorraine.
Evening, Lorraine. Good to see you, mate. A strong way dark fruit. Perfect for the weather. Yeah.
Cider is good for
yeah, that's why I bought another 2 orchard each.
Yeah.
Didn't I in the end because of the simple thing. No, I'd been to the game before. Please, you like it, Michelle? Yeah, I didn't mind it at all.
It absolutely is one of my favourites. I really enjoy that.
At least yours turned up, mate. Made a massive mistake of ordering glasses as well. Yeah, I've got most of my glasses. I didn't order very many, actually. Michelle was having a nap and the glasses kind of fell into the bar, so I'm not going to go into that on here.
You just bring them in and hide them.
Let's just think, let's not worry about it. Kegging plant over the UK sells bad news to me. Won't be long before they start palming us off with UK brewed licensed beers. I hope not, mate. That won't work for me.
No, it won't work for me either.
I can't deal with it. I mean, that means that the Becks would be 4% rather than 5%.
No, that is not going to work for me.
I know they got some front sometimes, but I don't honestly think
even having fun to try and get away with that.
They got that much front. I'd be amazed, but you never know. I know. I get what you're saying, fella, and I do get that because there's well, Stella Unfiltered is brewed over here, so they say. So nothing wrong with that. 37 quid for the keg, about 80 quid in glasses. You know it, Chris.
That's this one.
No.
And yours, without telling me, sneaks in.
Listen, who did I get them ghost ship glasses for?
You're going to sell some of them.
Yeah, I'll get rid of some. Don't worry. So yeah, 80 quid in glasses. Yeah. The deals were phenomenal. I think they're still on there. If anyone hasn't bought the glasses.
Yeah, talking about that ghost ship.
Yeah, what a cracking
really
glass.
Nice glass. Bring that over.
Just want to watch your review. Just ordered 2. Done for the month now. Yep. Same as me, fella. I said that's it. Yeah, no, it's a lovely little glass, and they're so cheap at the moment. You know, 50%. They were cheap
It's not a little glass. It's
yes. Yeah, I've got the little left glasses because then I can just like left spring next year. I've got a half pint left glass now because
I actually because I find that fish bowl type glass quite hard to hold.
You heard anything more about this meetup that's been discussed by Dan? Do you know, Matt? I haven't.
There's not been any.
I know he's off work today, and I already badgered him earlier, so I better not badger him anymore. I did invite Dan on the live tonight, and it's God's honest truth, wasn't it? You saw the messages.
Yeah, I did.
And he was to do some taste testing. Obviously, he'd already tasted it
and everything. But
he's not worked today, but he's got different commitments. So unfortunately, he couldn't. But we will do a live with Dan at some point, hopefully with a new keg.
Definitely.
It's definitely coming. It's like one that has been going on for nearly months now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's just so he can collide with us and everything. I remember his wife's a professional as well, so sometimes Dan's got little, and it's, you know.
Yeah, it is cool, mate.
Yeah, but it will happen. The offers are cracking at the moment. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Agree with you, fella. It's the reason I don't buy Moretti on the blade. They won't tell you which version they send, UK or Italian brew, since you can receive either. Always trying to work out the profit margins, fella. Yeah, I get that, mate.
Yeah, I see why you wouldn't bother.
Yeah, it's like talking about the blade going off key here, but do you remember like the Tiger? you got the European tiger, which was an absolute stunner.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm not keen on tiger, to be fair.
And then you got that bloody rubbish they send us here. As you know, I use 2 paint machines as bedside lights. Asking him if he can finish on a side with G&T, is it possible? And he keeps the keeper happy. Yeah, a small bottle of gin, mate. God, I don't. Do you know the first time you said that, Dave? I thought of having if I had 2 blades upstairs, and I thought of her, and I thought like, and I know that sounds wrong. And I thought she won't just get out of bed; she'd just be like,
I'd never get out of bed. I'd just be sitting in the room.
every time she'll come downstairs, we have a piss and go back up because there's no toilet on the level because there's a loft conversion where our bedroom is. And it's like I won't see her; she'll just be like that blade. I know we could have my blade and Michelle's blade for argument's sake, but that won't matter. She'll pour out of mine and say I've drank it when I'm drunk. We've done all this one before. My keg always ends miles before. We have our own keg in each machine. We were drinking the same, and yet mine goes all the time, and I can't work that one out. Evening, Craig. Kent Beer Reviews. Another good lad.
Craig.
Quite local to us, Craig, isn't he?
Yeah.
And again, a fellow beer reviewer. Anyone watching?
Met him in person. He's a cracking guy.
Absolute genuine, sort of the earth person. Do check his channel out. Absolutely brilliant. Does a lot of different things as well.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not sure I don't miss Matt. Matt, at the end of the day, businesses will be business and know what's best for themselves.
They will.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that, mate. You know, the Crack Rouge stunned me, but not as much as the Green Mountain. And there was a point made.
I really enjoyed
I think it's by Laura. And she said, well, but hold on a minute. It didn't sell well, but yeah, it didn't go on short date. You had 2 kegs Green Mountain, by the way.
Yeah, but the last keg I really enjoyed.
PD is a strange way, as in a strange way. Clearly wanted bigger market share, hence the Asda and bigger car brands. Would love to see another Wes, mate. Seriously, Callum.
It's not the luck of trying on our part, trust me.
I swear, mate, I was only saying about this yesterday to Dan, and I said, at the end of the day, mate, come on, you can do this because you've done the book, you've done this new Pilsner. Why can't we have the Hertog Yang Weizenbier on the perfect draft? And yeah, I get it with you've got Hogarth, you've got Frankie Royal, you've got Franz Kana. Obviously, Frankie Royal's only a seasonal release. You wouldn't want the Hertog Weizen out at the same time as Royal because they'd clash. But there's a lot more people that are actually into Weizenbier now than what there's ever been. You know?
And I've gone on and on and on about the Keller beer.
Yeah, if the Keller beer can be done, the Franz Kana Keller beer, that'll be done. And that's definitely.
That is amazing.
And Dan put that to the team, and they said they will look at it. Obviously, it's not his decision.
It's not something you could buy in the supermarket. It's really hard to
You can get from Redneck's Barn, though.
Yeah.
So, but remember with Dan, Dan's a complete. He likes quite a lot of drinks like me, but he absolutely loves Weizenbier, and if he could pull it off, he'll pull it off. Wouldn't he? Like with the Snyders, he done that for us. I kept going on, and obviously it wasn't just me going on at him. He got them 700 kegs sent over, and it sold out in a day. It's absolutely brilliant.
It really worked, didn't it?
Right, I'll go. Where we go? So don't underestimate power of the consumer. If people don't buy it, they won't make it. Yep, I agree with that. Good job, fella. Hopefully the court of popular opinions makes them listen. Frankie Keller beer is the much nuts. Yeah. RG, mate.
I love it.
So nice.
I absolutely love it. It is just one of my absolute favourites.
Yeah, it's like I say.
Even when we've been in Munich, and there's such a massive variety of choice where they're all really great. The Keller beer is something that is my go-to.
Yeah. As the Nils, I need a keg return service, some kind of token reward, and a larger selection. Then I'm on board. Yeah, I would say in time that will happen. Lorraine, have you had the Leffe ritual? Yeah, the old 9%, Lorraine. That hurt us. I think we reviewed that about maybe quite near the beginning, maybe about 18 months ago. But there's some power in that, wasn't it? Wasn't that the one where I said, and you'll get it had the left twang, it had the flavour, but you knew you were getting a hit there, wasn't it? I was in Munich on a stag last month, was just missing the quality of their brew. Anything Augustina as a winner. Yeah, I'd love Augustina to work with someone. We were lucky when we were there after Christmas, weren't we? Well, no, actually, that weren't in Munich. That was in Salzburg.
Yes, that's right.
And we got the bloody. I always get confused. We weren't in Munich that time. I was in Salzburg. We got the brew. You know, the limited Christmas one. Oh, how nice was it?
Fantastic.
It was absolutely unreal. And I didn't think matey picked up any bottles, and I picked up all these bottles for this matey we met.
Yeah, and he's like, I got some too.
I got some too, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going home in the morning. We can fit everything in the case, and we're chugging the bottles, going down to the bar. It was messy that night, wasn't it? And then we had to get a plane at like 7 a.m. or something.
That wasn't fun.
Chef Pilsener was very nasty. You weren't very happy that morning, were you?
No.
But yeah, as I say, this beer is totally delivered, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
It's just so smooth. It's like, and you leave that sat there, and like you said earlier, apricot, peach. There's just the fruit flavour that's going through you.
It's a real burst of fruit that's in there.
Yeah, you do have that little bit of bitterness on the end, but not like Holston Pills used to be back in the day, like Hasselroder is, like Beck's is. It's completely different take on a Pils.
Completely different.
But it does have the bitterness. It would never be a Hells. It would always be a Pils, and I get that.
Yes,
but there is a sweetness, as you said in the review, from the sweet malts. I get that as well, and it just works, doesn't it?
It really does. With the flavours, the way it starts, the way the flavours move, and the finish of it, and the aftertaste is absolutely beautiful. It leaves you with such a pleasant aftertaste that you do just want to drink more.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to be slow. I don't know. I've had a heavy week, you know. Isn't it? It's been quite demanding this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like that. As I said earlier, a lot of you were in earlier. A lot of people coming down. A lot of people watch you back. That I'd be amazed if anyone don't like that.
Yeah, I would be shocked.
I say there is one person that might not like it. Good, I've they done. He meant to tune in. He's drunk again, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Hold on. He's away. He's away with the fairies, my mate. You see, he kind of hit the thing,
he's
didn't
been
he?
on it all day.
Yeah, hit it. But yeah, I'll get back to get the message so I don't miss anything. But no, it's been a good day. It all worked out in the end, didn't it? And that was the whole idea, was kind of work this out. And I was waiting for the tracking for ages, wasn't I? And I was like, Jesus Christ, I've got to sort this one out today. And by that time, I'd already plastered. I'm doing a live tonight. Done all the thing, and I thought, well, how am I going to do a live if the beer's not ready? It's like, oh dear, you really shouldn't do that, things.
No. That was stuff that's totally out of your control.
Yeah, life's all about a gamble, isn't it? And you can kind of go there on that. But once it was tracking, it was moving it. It was just when it kept saying it was almost here. And I'm thinking, what about the cut one house?
Is quite hard to find, isn't it? So sometimes they just say, unable to deliver. You think, no, you just couldn't find it.
I don't. That's why I kept looking at the phone, you know, like I'm thinking, not today. Not today. You don't want that one today.
You panic a little bit, weren't you?
It's just when you want something, sometimes it's not going to come, is it? And you're like, that's not good for things, is it? So like, probably the latest post I get Margate. Strange thing, isn't it? They are. Not the 4 views, 1 hour. They can share it, see? That's it. I've read that, you see? All up to date, nice and chill. Everything job done. And we're not going to do the cake tonight. So we'll swap. I've got Hertog Bock in. For some silly reason, I got a little bit pickled last night.
And decided to put the Bock in.
And my mate kept going, you won't put it in, you won't put it in. Oh, I did put it in. I put it in. Actually, look, I have a Bock now.
Yeah, what? Come on, what was that?
Just heard it, my Hertog and Frankie said a beer tomorrow. Brilliant, Matt.
Oh, that's good. Good news.
Yeah, no, it does help, doesn't it? It's like, and like I say, I can't see anyone disliking it. I don't know, I can't account for everyone's taste, but
yeah,
that's
lovely. What I was saying earlier. I'm really looking forward to reading what people's opinions are.
Well, I kept searching earlier, didn't I? But I had Brewdog Black Heart the other day. Like it better than Guinness.
Oh, do you know what? A few people do.
Yeah, I always struggle with it, but then I don't like Guinness, so But you don't mind
I
the Guinness, do
don't
you?
mind a Guinness.
Didn't you find the black heart sweet? No, it wasn't that one. I can't remember.
I did pick the Guinness over the Black Heart, but they were very, very similar in style.
It's great to see the passion you have for the beers and getting them out there for folks to enjoy, Paul and Miss. Oh, thanks, Archie. Thanks, Foxy fella.
It was that reason we've been doing this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like...
So people can get to...
I've got a Hertog Bock in the garage. Oh, mate, Hertog Box. I don't know if you tried it before, fella, but some keg, but it blows you away if you're not careful.
Yeah.
We've got one more left here then, isn't it? But I just thought before we do all this keg, I'll do a new Pilsener and Bock mix and just mess around with them.
Yeah.
So the idea is tomorrow we'll load all three up, or the next
Chris,
day.
I went with the Guinness over the Black Heart.
Paul allowed a pint. Always allowed a pint. They kept telling me to pour a beer when you was having your little power nap. I said, if I wanted a beer, I have one. You see, but where's the Welshman anyway, mate? Where's your mate? Oh, he's in bed. Oh yeah, the Welshman said I didn't drink him under last night.
Yeah, he did.
How bad was he? His wife was calling him in, and we're both on video phone in the bars and that, and you can hear him, and he's like, fuck now, mate, it's all your fault. It's like, how's it my fault? It's like, no way. No, Guinness over Black Heart is far... No, Guinness over Black Heart is far better.
Yeah, I did. I went with
a lot of people did like that, though. I just say I'm not into them. I try my hardest to like everything, but there's no way, Pedro, that I'm liking Guinness or any of that stuff. I palmed Martin off with the other cans, didn't I?
As long as it isn't coffee-based, because I really don't enjoy the coffee flavour.
That Magic Orange was a good shout, wasn't it?
Like that.
Obviously, it was a limited run, but it weren't like a stout.
It was really light, wasn't it?
That was one of the hardest ones to review because, you know, you got to remember people are spending how much money on a keg?
Yeah, you're totally true.
Guinness ABV keeps dropping. Yeah.
And before you know it, they're going to totally ruin it, and it's not going to be like a pint of Guinness.
Good point, mate. Good point. It's not.
It's like everything, isn't it?
I can't look at Beck's in the 4%. It's like, come on. I wanted the keg today to reminisce on Holston Pills. I mean, I'm obviously... the Stella review. I'll share it tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll have to share that.
We've done the 5.2 Stella. I don't know. I don't care. No one watches it. I'll watch it.
It was how Stella should taste. It was absolutely beautiful.
Not sure I can crack 10 pints. That's the advantage with having two of us here drinking it. I know I said the wrong thing then.
Yeah, I know you did.
I could have got in trouble then, especially if Stacey's still about. Oh dear God, no. But no, it was like I drank. We did the review. No, we did a pint, then we did the review, and I drank 4 pints of it that night. I've never ever drank 4 pints of stout, but it wasn't like a stout.
Yeah, it was quite light, wasn't it?
It was a really hard review because we were talking about it beforehand, and we had a pint, and then I changed my mind. I think I said it in the review, didn't I? I kept changing my mind on it, but in the end, I got quite into it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it too.
And yeah, but it wasn't like a stout. If that makes sense.
It wasn't as heavy.
It was quality, wasn't it? But yeah, this Hertog just unreal, isn't it? They've really delivered this time, haven't they? I can't, you know, when you can't fault something, it's like...
It's what I want to see being released. I don't want to put it on gloss lager. I don't want to see the stuff that you can buy in the supermarket. I want something like that that you're not going to get.
Yeah, and that's what people have been screaming out for. So they have delivered. You know, that's one keg of possibly there's another 2 very soon.
There's anything wrong with something like Lost Love or any of these kinds of supermarket drinks. They're quite palatable, they're more than drinkable, but I just really like that, being able to try something that I wouldn't usually be able to try.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's like amongst all the kegs, which ones have you been fighting over the most? What do we argue about the most? Royal.
Yeah.
I've only got 3 kegs.
It's true. He says, "Oh, go on, you can have a pint of it." Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
No.
But once I have one pint of it, I get a little bit addicted. I'm like, "Give us another pint," and he's like, "No." That's my
No,
keg.
no, you know what she does? She waits till I've had a few, and I load up a royal, and then the whole keg's gone. And she's like, "You've drunk all that keg again." I'm like, "How would I drink all that many?" And I think she's done me again, like a kipper. But yeah, no, Michelle has her IPAs. I know there's a lack of IPAs at the moment, and I do tell Dan literally every day on there. But it was that was like club would be yours, Royal would be mine. Michelle nailing that. No supermarket beer, something we can get over here, and the freshest we can get. Yeah, so we can't get over. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying for. But remember when they like Lost Lager?
Totally, Callum. It's not that those beers aren't good. Some of them really are good, but I really just want this kind of more unique experience that I'm not going to get from any other machine.
Yeah, I know, but like you can get Club in the supermarket. That's just one example.
Yeah, but they're so different.
Yeah, you try your can and you try your keg, and it's like not even close, is it?
It's not. It's like drinking something totally different.
I'll say. I mean, I'll share the Stella one tomorrow. It's quite interesting because I'm like,
You've got into the Pineapple Express.
Yeah, Pineapple Express. I wanted them to bring that back. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. The reason I drank that is because she annoyed me, so I drank the whole keg. Oh, no, that wasn't that night. That was the night I drank Club. Yeah. And I thought it was the Pineapple Express because I got a bit drunk, like one does. And that, but that's all the thing of it, isn't it? Struggling with IPAs, personally, was difficult getting through a keg of Club. Everyone. Yeah, no, I get that, Matt. I'm not a huge IPA fan. I can get into Club and Pineapple Express. I don't mind a pale ale like Go Ship. I didn't mind the Camden, to be honest. Yeah. But the difference is here, where you're running more than one machine, I couldn't do like a keg of Club. Actually, I did once, but I couldn't normally do a keg of Club, if that makes sense.
I prefer my New World IPAs. I like them really fruity, with that nice, massive hoppy kick at the end. The more traditional, I call old man style IPAs, I don't enjoy quite so much.
Yeah, they're not for you, are they?
No. But the really, really fruity ones, I absolutely love them.
Yeah. The difference between can and keg is unbelievable. But is it enough to keep? Yeah, I'll get what you're saying there, Callum. I don't know.
People, they're buying it for the barbecues and the get-togethers. They're going to buy stuff that they already know. So, yeah, it's going to work for them. But for people like us who've owned the machine for how many years now?
9 years.
We want that something that's a little bit unique, a little bit different.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're going to do something.
Really snobby, and I don't mean to come across that way because everyone's entitled to like what they like.
I agree. Right, going on Callum's point here, right? I think that keep the supermarket ones coming because a lot of them are core drinks that they sell out so quick it's unreal, and they are much better on the machine 9 times out of 10, barring yesterday's little video. But there you go. But you need that range. You need to make the machine exclusive as well. So, for argument's sake, if they pull off Frankie Keller, like they've pulled off this is something you're not going to buy in the shops, and you need that range, variety.
You need that uniqueness. You need to have those beers that you just ain't getting anywhere else. So you're like, I've got this machine and I've got this keg of beer. I'm not getting that anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
Makes it worth having it. It really is. That whole experience is then gone up a notch.
Pineapple Express, Chris and his reviews, fellow beer reviewer, everyone. He's saying, hope he makes a return on the bright side. You can get Pineapple Express at Sainsbury's. But again, Chris, that can is not even close, is it? I think we've done the can versus the keg, and it was like, Jesus Christ. Although the can was all right on merit on its own. But a lot of the times,
you put them side by
side, and you're like, Jesus Christ. It's the cans and the UK pub draft are mostly brewed under license. If people realise the difference, they wouldn't hesitate. Yep.
Yeah.
I get that, mate, as well. Definitely. Paul, the DP King, and Princess Michelle. So I was late. I didn't get the memo. Good to see you, Lawrence.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. No, it's been good. It's like I say, we've done a review as well, which we weren't going to do. We was just going to do this one. And then it's like, people don't want to flick through a live that goes on for how long to
just
get a review.
A little bit
and then a couple of people in Perfect Draft Keg Tips said, so, you know, you've got to do the review as well. I thought, yeah, I'll get that out first. So,
but have a cheeky half a book.
Yeah, you want a book?
Yeah, that'd be great.
She wants a book. Well, it's there to drink, isn't it? And it's at 5 for you. On the same glass,
look at the colour of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you've done. You're having the time of your life with scoring today. Yeah.
There you go, look. 9-year owner.
But look at the colour of the phone. Oh.
That's the Hertog Yang Bock beer.
And I am a bit of a sucker for my dark beers. I do enjoy dark beers.
It is the first one out. It will get better. And yeah, I'm not really into dark beers, but I'm well addicted to that. I had the keg, it was a belter. Yeah, definitely. My head mate, it done me that Pineapple Express, didn't it?
Because it's strong. Yeah. You think, yeah, there he's coming.
The dog's seen the beer that I spilt on the floor earlier, so he's in the drip tray. Yeah, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Whoa.
It's like, is there
No, please. Don't. That was nearly the camera went there. Almost. It was close.
You forgot.
Yeah, you forgot me, Simon. Oh, wow. Don't know actually what to say. That Sups has just been me off.
I hope your foot's feeling better. I did something similar and it was really, really awful. I couldn't walk for days.
Draft is almost always better. Yeah, I agree with that, mate. Just mange. Just no. Just no. Had the Hertog Bock in a bottle. Wasn't a huge fan. Might have to give it another go. What's it like on a PD? Yeah, it's one of them that...
Yeah, it's either your thing or it's not.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure. We were taste testing that before the review, and I was like, wow, hold on a minute. Yeah, a lot of people said it was too sweet, and I don't like sweet things. It's effing killing, Michelle.
The case that you keep your toothbrush in, I silly left it open on the floor while I was charging it, and I stepped on that, and it's got like hard ridges on it, and I did a right number on my foot. It was so painful. I really did feel for you.
Not that much. You forgot we were live. You left me, sold me out. I was waiting for you, Simo, all the time. See, that's a better pour.
Yeah. No, she did.
Took it up in a minute for you. Just chill. Actually, I'll have to have a sip of that. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, so you could get through a little bit that far.
Because we had, how many kegs of this did we buy? 6 kegs of this, didn't we? Oh, actually, I see that. Oh, Jesus. I got the power.
Oh, yeah. That is lovely. It was so rich and full-bodied. I love it.
I was asleep. Then had to work out a way to get a shower without getting my foot wet. Oh, Jesus. Mate, someone had a head that. Yeah. It was Chris, in my defence, it was the first pour out of it.
God, that is so rich. You've got toasted nut in there. You've got fruit.
It's proper full on, isn't it? But I do get that some people are not that keen on it. I haven't tried the bottle, mate. I've actually got a bottle here. Maybe we'll do the bottle with the keg.
Yeah,
I've got a keg loaded. Because then I can tell Matt, like, say, hold on a minute, if you don't like the bottle.
I think if it's not your type of thing, if you're really not going on the bottle.
My keg's arrived about 4. Get it in the freezer, Simo. Mate, watch the review, seriously. Yeah. If you've got, I don't know, just flick through it. It is unreal, mate. And I swear to you, mate, you are in for a effing treat here, mate.
And you know what it's like, Josh, when you've got no real starting point, you can't read about it, you can't see other people's opinion on it, so you're literally just going in there.
Friendly. Yeah, I get it, Chris. Yeah, no. And Simo, everyone, do look at his channel. We'll be doing a review shortly, as will Bazza. As if Simo's foot's all right, of course. Just saying.
You can still sit and drink a beer.
This man was more worried about the floor. Poor Simo. How mean is that, eh? Typical
Yeah, I
Simo.
think you asked me if I broke the case with the two.
Don't tell Mum, Simo, but I'm typical woman, mate. Typical woman. Just saying, just saying. Yeah, Al's on soon, isn't he? I think.
Can't read that, what's it say?
Had to keep that in the family there. I'd still be drinking, supposed to be doing that bottle of shofu this weekend. Oh, shofu. Which one? The standard one. I do like the standard stuff. Actually, I like all the shofu. But then so I thought Victoria was along the lines of that, and then it's meant to be Deval. Nah, you left me the keg. That's 1.5. Blimey, sups. 1.5 litres of rocket fuel, Simo. What are you doing a live with it? If you're doing a live, I'll make sure I'm tuned in.
Yeah, that would be worth watching.
Watching Simo blitz again. I'm on side at the moment. Orchard Thieves, £30.59. It'll be going like to get back to lager. Cider's too sweet. You see, I didn't find that sweet. Orchard Pig. Funny enough, I just brought 2 kegs of that, Lawrence. But I'll tell you what, right? If you're in doubt with that, and I've said this before, no word of a lie, stick a slice of lime in it, and it's already got that lime element of it, and it takes away any sweetness. It really is lovely, isn't it, with the Orchard Pig? It really does work, doesn't it?
When I was younger, I was banging ciders. As I've got older,
a few years ago.
It was many years ago. But yeah, I struggle with them now more than even you do. If it's a nice strong one, you'll really enjoy it, won't you?
Yeah, it takes me back to when I was 3. I do. I must admit, I do love Orchard Pig, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't find it sweet, but then but other people have said that as well. But then if you think of something like Inch's cider against Orchard Pig, it's not even at the races. Inch's cider's like some sugar-based rubbish. Yeah, they done the Revler. They probably should have done the Truffler, but there is, as we all know, cider's incoming on the machine very soon.
Apparently so.
Orchard Pig is absolutely nuts. Perfect for summer. Wish I'd stuck that in rather than the Rouge.
It is. You might have been a bit safer, to be fair.
I'll tell you one thing as well. What have we done the Orchard Pig with? We've done some snakebite reviews of it.
That was good.
It was going. Some of them with a pig. I think it was Stella with the Orchard Pig was absolutely to die for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember without going back at it and seeing myself there going, oh God, here we go. I've seen folks saying that latest backs of Hookson isn't great. I've heard that as well, mate, today. I've seen that floating around on social media. The trouble is, it's in that other, but it starts off in that other Perfectdraft Kegs tips group. And they called me Mr. Carling because I slated bloody tenants. And it can be tricky in there. I don't know, mate. I didn't order it quick enough. I actually don't know. Snaky on black on the pig. Yeah, you know it, mate. I've been making snake bites with a lager. Yeah, definitely some of the snake bites with that.
Yeah, some of them were absolutely.
I'm sure it was Stella. Standard Stella. I can't remember without thinking back. I think we did Spatten with it. We did loads of different ones with Orchard Pig. Hertog, Yang, and Orchard Pig. Oh yeah, I don't know if we did that with it. I don't know. I can't load that up as well. I mean, machines are kind of. As one goes, there's already the next one coming in, and I've got to do the Fran's kind of bottle, that little bottle over there. Yeah, but we're going to do the bock mixed with the Pilsener, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to do the new one mixed with the bock. Yeah. See how that pans out, because you can take the. Please don't.
Just mix well with it then.
Please ignore the last comment. The gin and tonic is pissing out the blade everywhere. The Gorilla tape isn't holding the pressure. It needs to go and clean up and try again. The pot noodle man's definitely not right, everyone. I worry about him. But no, that is absolutely top drawer, isn't it? That's a quality.
Wasn't what I expected, but it ended up being totally top notch.
Yeah, and that is seriously what it's all about, isn't it? You think to yourself, like, yeah, is this going to be good? And it was really exciting today. Now, don't shoot me. But being a Northern Monkey, do you think we'll ever get a cooking lager like Carling off? Do you know what?
I really sincerely hope not.
I hope not, but in all due honesty, fella, you never know. Please, you're trying that before I do. Matt said to Dave. Sup said, just order myself a lovely memento to remind myself of the day the mighty city won the triple. Get over it, subs.
Yeah, we're over that one.
We're over that. Move on, fella. Move on. Brought on paper and, like everyone keeps saying, 115 charges. But no, it's the end of the day, mate. I was with you on that one that night. The only sad thing for us watching it was, Harry Kane should have been holding up that trophy. I mean, let's be honest here. City are pretty much unbeatable. If you'd have put Harry Kane rather than that blonde-headed twat in the team, how good would that have been with Harry Kane? His vision, his awareness, and
he would be phenomenal in that team.
Unfortunately, as a Spurs fan, it's time to let him go. Cracking birthday.
Yeah, it was.
I was out all day and I came all the way back and I even put the telly on in it. And she said, "Why are you frankly putting a telly?" I said, "It's Sup's birthday. City have to do this for him, innit?" I love seeing Carl Walker, another one that we just took the money and ran, which we didn't need to. Let's be honest, Spurs can hold their own with anyone, but it's a business and that's the way it is. Enjoy it while it lasts, The Toon Army are running the show from here on in.
I did say that.
And not that. The City team, the trouble is with the City team, and a lot of people don't see this, right, is they've got the perfect blend of young and old, and no one like Newcastle who's coming along anytime soon and going to dispossess them. For one, Pep Guardiola is probably the best manager since Ferguson. Like it or not, that's how it is, isn't it? Walker has been phenomenal. Yeah, that 50 million was a steal. He actually had a crap season, right? When you signed him for 50 million. And he did, mate. We were actually going up there at the time. What was it, 7, 8 years ago he's been there, wasn't it? He said on the interview afterwards, right? We're actually going up there. And he drifted in and out of games and we were like, oh, fucking hell. We've got to buy the short and curlies here. 50 million for Walker. See ya, Carl.
Before you get too much, because I know you start getting into your football chat.
Helen is 22, not 30 though. Yeah, I get that. But he's no Harry Kane. That's my opinion, fella. But Harry Kane's just different level. But yeah, and the thing I said, hold on, I'll get back to you, DJ, in a minute. Right, the thing I said about Walker was Pep Guardiola knows his stuff. He's not going to pay 50 million for an idiot. And what happens? He ends up brilliant. Right, how is the new keg? The new keg is absolutely amazing, mate.
It really, really is very, very good. Not quite what I expected from Pilsener, but to be fair, the drink is phenomenal. The taste that you're getting from that is just out of this world. Really very good.
Yeah, agreed, Paul. As you know, I'm a Toon fan. We've got a long way to go before we can even. Yeah, but Matt, seriously, we spoke about this before, I'm sure. I've been up to Newcastle. I've done all the big market. Stayed in Ellswick there, nearly got killed all them years ago. But the passion there is something like I've never experienced. I've been to London derbies many times. I've been up to Blackpool when it's Glasgow weekend. The passion for the Geordies about football is surreal. Yeah. And yeah, there's part of me that does want them to do well because they're that type of team. Cheers, I'm a Man U fan. Yeah, don't worry, mate. I support Spurs. That's the thing I feel. There are no Josh players in the whole squad at City. All excellent. Yep. Foxy lad, you've got that there. RW, Robbie Williams. Yep, Robbie Williams. You've got a Greek manager, so you should be all right. Mate, if I go on that one, I don't know, is he there for the money? I don't know, mate. Why is the new keg anything like Pilsner Urquell? Good evening, Sam. I haven't had one of them for ages. No, the new keg, what the new keg is here is something so different, mate. It's probably better to click on a review of it. It's a bit long-winded, granted, but the point is in that review, we've come across every point we can, which is like, girls are down. This meet up arranged in a big market. Oh, mate, they'll do me in there. I may not come back if I go up there again, mate. I don't want to die yet. But no, yeah, I will mention that to Dan. Obviously, I don't know what's happened. It's all gone quiet. You're right there. We spoke about this before, didn't we? But yeah, you'd be definitely looking at a meet-up. Obviously, where Rick's made me admin in Perfect Draft Keg Tips. Thanks for that, Rick, if you watch this. UK glassware people. It works for me, and it works for Rick, and it works for, obviously, Dan as well. But the point about it is the highest number of people in the group are actually from Scotland. So you would be looking at something quite north-north.
Yeah.
I did offer to do something down here for a lot of us Southerners. So obviously we're looking into that.
Yeah, see what people would like to do, really.
But as I say, Dan has gone a bit quiet. But obviously you've got this keg release. I think you've got two, possibly three keg releases pretty imminent to the point that over the next few weeks, I think you'll be seeing different things. I don't know that 100%, isn't it? Paul, is it true you only him, isn't it? Only him. It's only George Michael that does that for me, mate. Come on. Cheers, mate. Can't wait to try. I was watching a review before I jumped on the live. Come to Glasgow for a pie. Yeah, seriously, Sam fella. I say I go through the stats a lot without having to get Rick to do everything for me now. And if there's a meeting, you're looking at like right North England or Scotland, because I don't know how he's going to do it. I will get him about that tomorrow. I don't know what way he's going to play it, but down south, I say I offer to do something down here.
Yeah.
Or we'll go up and meet with people, innit? Hey, better bars elsewhere. Big market, been better. Yeah, for me, the big market was before I met you. 97 or 98. I was up there when Tino Asprilla played for the two.
Mm.
And La 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 Ginola, who came and played for us. Oh, I love him. Absolutely love him. Do you remember when John Gregory said he was fat and he just lifted up his top? And I said,
no fat there.
I can't do that, but fair play to David Ginola for doing it. You teasing us, Stephanie and Neville. Mate, Paul, I scream out.
It's not down to us.
All the time.
Try. We do try. We ask all the time.
I do. I love pubs, but the price is getting beyond mad. Yeah.
Down here.
I have to have enough for yourself. You've got me thinking about this. You're right, you got it. It's down there.
No, it's fine. Down here, we're finding that the majority of pubs we go into, the beer is so mediocre compared to what we can drink at home. And the prices are so high, it just really puts you off. You think to yourself, well, I'd like to be out and amongst other people, try and be a little bit social. And he's like, a definite no. I'm not even going in there. There's nothing in there I'm going to drink. He said, if I go in there, I'm having a Coke. I'm not even touching that stuff. I'm a little bit, oh, God, what have you got? And I'll pick the best of a bad bunch. But then they charge you like $6.50 a pint. And it's like, what? For this rubbish? It really, really puts you off. I haven't been in bed all day, Gareth. He talks nonsense. I was at a hotel near Heathrow Airport on Saturday. £12 2 pints. It's yeah, that's about standard, Paul. To be fair, in some places you are looking in the region of £7 or £8 for a pint of what I would describe as very mediocre beer. Though when we've been looking at places that you can go up further up the country, they seem to have much better selection, don't they? Places like Liverpool and that. And
yeah, a lot of times, unless you go.
when we walk into a pub and you're paying like in the region of £6 up for a load of rubbish.
Gareth's drunk, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
You said Michelle been in bed all day, and you was hiding. What's he going on?
I don't know.
Hertog very well priced, I know. Yeah, I do agree. Not what it used to be. Not all day, Gareth. She just had a little power nap, didn't you? A little rest. I was in a hotel near Heathrow Airport on Saturday. £12 for 2 pints, which for me is far too.
It's quite standard, isn't it, down there? £6 pint.
Yeah, that's good for down there, Paul. We come from
especially near the airport.
We come from right near there. I don't know where you were. Michelle comes from Langley originally, and I come from Windsor. Gareth's never right, we know. We've got quality beers for 2 pints. Don't you live down south? Glasgow, £6.50 a pint minimum. I was there yesterday. Northwest is fairly good. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, no, yeah, we're here 30 minutes from London.
But having spoke to a lot of people, the prices.
Couple of quite. Sorry, mate, you're right. Yeah, no, it is. It's jumped up a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, because I always think that the prices up further up the country are much more reasonable.
Used to be, yeah. When we went to Leeds. No. Yeah, no, it's always going to be tricky, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. It does do you ready. The thing is, and that's what gets me a lot, is we go out to a pub and I look at everything that's on offer. I'm like, F this. I ain't drinking that.
I was telling them that.
And I'm like, I don't want to drink that. I've got 3 Perfectdraft Pros running here with far superior beer.
Even at Margate, we walked in and walked out from places because she's like, I'm not drinking anything.
No, I was going to, no, it's really hot, right? And I didn't want to get drunk because I was taking you out for the day because of everything that happened lately and everything. And I just wanted to, Windsor is what for. I was at a hotel on Bath Road overlooking the airport. Yeah, I know Bath Road, isn't it? Yeah. That's going in the build up, that massive road. You can go straight to that road, straight into the airport.
Not particularly pleasant place.
And people wonder now we all have home bars. Yeah, definitely, Chris. It's not that, right? There was nothing on offer in this pub barring complete crap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
you weren't even entertaining.
And that's the one where Dale and Rodney had the heart-to-heart in Margate. And I wanted to sit there, something to eat. They didn't have no food. And I thought, if I do because we were chopping up from Friday night, weren't we? Got the train to Margate on Saturday. And I said, this is all going to go wrong here. And they had Corona, but it was like 660ml. And I don't mind a Corona.
They were supposed to have Hofmeister on the pump, but that was covered over. If they'd had that, I'd have had a Hofmeister. They didn't even have that. They were wearing the shirts, but the pump was covered over.
Yeah, it was just like...
It's a bit rubbish.
London, you might pay the beer and take the glass because of the prices. Paul always allowed to the pub. I know, mate, I know. Fudge Kitchen in Windsor is awesome. I don't know it, fella.
You probably know the building, but it's probably changed name.
It might have changed name since I was there. I haven't lived in Windsor for, blimey, over 20 years now, isn't it?
Yeah, grew up around there, but haven't been back.
I actually went through Old Windsor, a little village, which is where I actually grew up, not Windsor, Old Windsor, last week, didn't I? And it was really weird. Oh.
Very posh. Very posh area.
Yeah, they didn't like me there. Paul, what are you drinking? Where's the book?
On it.
She's on the book, fella. I'm on a Hertog Pilsener. You see? Robbie Williams. He's a die-hard Robbie Williams fan, this fella. And he always says to me, please, Paul, please, wear your Robbie Williams hat, because I love Robbie. I love your pub setup. Nice bar garden as character.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, fella. No, it's all right here, isn't it? It's just like I say.
Oh, some people have got really, really posh ones, and I have to say they do look amazing. The work, the money, the effort that's gone into doing it. But this was just started off as a little bit of, it'd be nice to sit outside in the summertime and have a little bar. So it started off with a little bar, covered that, and then it just kind of grew, didn't it?
Yeah. Paul, what make who with you? I don't know, mate. I don't do the hoovering here.
That's the truth as well.
I don't do the hoovering. I'm a businessman. He keeps saying I do the hoovering.
He does the hoover and he breaks the hoover. I can't let him hoover it.
Yeah, I had an issue with a hoover last week, let's just say. Actually, I broke the other one, didn't I? Yeah. Actually, I broke 2 hoovers. Yeah. You need to do a bar walker, and yeah, Chris, there's some videos.
There are a few
on the channel of the bar. There's a real.
At least 2, isn't there?
About 3, I think. But yeah, it's well, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, even if you, I'm going to turn the camera around now.
Yeah, but you've got it plugged in.
Yeah, I've got it plugged in. You see, no, it's not because the chair's there and everything, isn't it? But yeah, it goes out the back, and the kegs are out the back, and then obviously you know that you've got that Corona bar there. That's the one that my mate built out of just literally nothing. And there obviously is the main bar at the front. So it's kind of long but thin, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
And they're just like thousands of classes.
on Hoffmeister. I think it means Hoffmeister, doesn't it? But yeah, we do like Hoffmeister as well, don't we?
Hoffmeister rebooted is very good.
It was just wasn't that good last time, was it, for us?
I don't mind it too.
Yeah, shit himself, scared. Fuck me, how many kegs, said Chris. Right, let's show this. I don't have any moderator. My moderators have just
Yeah.
done me up like a kipper tonight. They've all gone. But yeah, no, that was the old competition thing. Nick did a video of his old bag shopping trolley chasing the hotel beer van.
It was just, I didn't even know he'd done that, otherwise I would have videoed him. You know, I'd have to right laugh at that.
It's not that. It was time was getting on, right?
Imagine it. Time I imagine it. It's making me
Time was getting on. I'm thinking, my beer. I need my beer. My beer's got to go in the freezer. You know, it's like time's really getting on now, isn't it? It was like I must
really jittery about it.
I must have checked the tracking today about 100 times.
Yeah.
It was doing my head in. I'm like, fucking get my stuff out. I fucking need that. And I remember I put the YouTube thing up by this point, saying I'm doing a live review tonight. But obviously, we weren't going to do the review we've done and shared. We were just going to do a live one. A lot of people said, "Oh, can you do that?" So I thought, "Yeah, it's no problem." Yeah, I'll let Chris and moderate. Yeah, Chris, you can. How do I add him? I'll have to do it on my computer, won't I? I think. Actually, let me try on this one. Yeah, watch that Gareth Edmonds. Dodgy fella, mate.
I think the good thing with this bar is that we've done it so the doors can be opened up, so you can get a bit of fresh air in here and it's really hot. Which has been priceless, isn't it? Especially on a day like today.
Paul, what's the best marigolds to buy?
He's insinuating you did wash them out. No one washes up in this house. We've got a dishwasher.
Yeah, you.
Don't you start.
I'll moderate for you. No way, Pedro. Jesus Christ.
That's not happening.
That's the story of my life, isn't it?
This one's actually been quite calm. We have had ones that have been a bit lively, haven't we?
Oh, some lives, yeah. Yeah. Actually, once Gareth, actually, my friend there, close personal friend, sleeping on the sofa, that's nothing new, mate. Actually, no, I went to my bed last night. I woke up this morning, I thought,
where am I?
Yeah, where am I? Hell. I see her and thought, oh my Jesus Christ, what's done? But I had all my clothes on, so I was safe. I didn't quite manage to undress last night. It was funny enough. It's the Welshman Gareth Edmonds. It's his fault. I ended up hammered, right? And then I'm just about to go in. Michelle said I cheat when I'm singing because I read the song words. So I'm jumping around the pub like a lunatic, the bar like a lunatic. And then my son and daughter showing up, and I'm like, oh
they
no!
don't have your bottle of vodka.
Yeah, and then they're having a Ciroc. So I'm chugging it out of the bottle, and it was like, oh, it got messy. The other night, when the boss lady turned you off, made me giggle.
He was getting a bit lively, and I thought, no, this is time to go.
Yeah, she does, mate. You know, it was like one of these things, wasn't it?
Okay, this one's finished now.
I block Paul for sure. Wow. Wow. Don't tell her what. I reckon the Worksman's had a pint and half a book now.
It's better than the thimble we had earlier.
Yeah, I mean, he had that much in a drink. It's like, man up, fella. Man up. Be like me. Remember yesterday? Load the book. What a drink. Love Robbie Williams. Me too, mate. Yeah, no,
I'm glad he did. It's gone down through.
The staff is on the book and the staff is happy with the book. Refill? Drink it. Refill. That's the sort of guy I am, you see. Last night, bottler, he got carried in by his wife. I carry on for 2 hours. If you knew how bad I was when I locked this place up last night, I had to lock it up because our beer thief gets me, mate. If I make a mistake, it's costly. But Jesus, how I locked this up was still lively.
That's all right. It's so bad.
There's something about these machines today.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, or maybe it's something about you and you're boring.
Chris, I'm sorry, fella.
I think it's got even more this time than last time.
I don't know what happened there. Paul, are you allowed to Mexico? Yesterday you was well up for it. Yeah, maybe I'm looking at options at the moment, aren't I?
Like where he was in the morning.
Yeah. Gareth was lucky he got in his house last night, I heard. I'm just saying, mate, but these things happen, don't they, fella? Don't worry, mate. At least it's warm, so if you have to sleep outside or in the bar, you're safe. But me, that keg, I don't know why it's so lively.
No, but I'm off.
She likes the box.
I love a good.
He brought back that one. Honestly, mate, remember these glasses? This was only a half pint glass each time, and it's so small. You know, like
it gets really narrow.
The top of it, so you can't, twist it, kind of thing. But Jesus, like what's going on there? I don't know. It's like all scared of the bock, and Michelle love it. I'm not scared of the bock, fella. I'll be on the bock in a minute.
I like my dark beers. As long as I haven't got that coffee taste, I'm into it.
The dog's joined us. He's on the chair.
Yeah, he's sitting on the chair with me, making funny noises. That isn't me.
Typical pour for you, mate. Robbie Williams. Just for you, Gav. Get her a proper one rather than give her a half. I ain't putting her on a pint of bock, mate. Have a nice evening, folks. I'll be back. Good to see you.
Yeah,
DJ,
thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Until the next time, mate. Until next time, yeah. I mustn't do too long because Al's on, isn't he?
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't. I don't like trying to, because obviously a lot of our subscribers are the same.
Yeah.
And Luke Emmett, another Robbie Williams fan, isn't it? Loving it. I could do Angels, you know.
No.
Why?
No.
One way to get the numbers down. Would I? Would I do that?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would. Yeah, I actually love doing that. It's like it's my song. It's my number. All good. My house. Give her 5 minutes of the best. Loves me. Poor girl.
But we haven't spoke about Friday. Where are we going Friday?
Yes, we do have a meeting at the weekend, don't we?
Yeah.
Which
get stuff all sorted out, Sean.
Yep.
So for those of you that have been interested in what's happening with Sean, we've got a meeting coming up on Friday to help make sure everything's sorted out.
Yeah, Gareth out drunk you last night, Billy. He's a funny guy. Are you honorary Sean Connery, born 74? There's only one of me, single-handed.
Yeah, I know. These people don't encourage him.
I've been looking for serious monography, not some bird that looks like Billy Connolly. Robbie Rappin.
Almost like that, yeah.
So love Robbie Rappin, innit? But no, yeah. Well, hopefully we've got one meeting next Thursday and one meeting on Friday, so we're going to sort out.
Because I know
SJ's future.
have been really good with SJ. Buying him cake and all sorts. So that's really lovely. Guys.
I'll tell you what, the fish ain't coming near my bar again. He's banned after last night. Jesus, I can't afford it. I can't afford him coming in here. How much do you think Robbie Williams is worth? Jesus, is
a lot of money.
A lot of money. Lawrence. It's all about the trouble is with Robbie, and I absolutely love Robbie Steph, don't get me wrong, but he kind of sold out on a few things with the cash. But if I was in that position, would I do it? Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Effing right, I would. I love. If there's a video, if any of you are on Instagram, and Robbie's wife, Ada, she's put a video up today, and you got Coco and Litland, Robbie's two youngest kids.
Oh, they're singing to him.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
And they're singing, I'm going to sing my daddy's song.
I'm
and
not usually
I'm
interested in that sort of
loving
stuff, but the
angels
kids were
instead.
really cute.
Yeah. It was really good. Rob's in bed, like, on his mobile phone, going like, oh, my God, my kids know that it's my daddy's song. Absolutely brilliant. Robbie Williams is absolutely amazing. Gareth, I know. Robbie Williams is worth everything like Tottenham. I know, fella. I know.
You sing and they go up, the numbers.
Mm.
And Matt said it's 100%
Oh. I played for Sunderland. Yeah. No, mate, no. There's
you play ball?
No way. I do a lot of things, right?
Yeah, you would.
I would never, ever be a Judas. No, I would not. No, I could not put on that red and white shirt like some scum. What's what I say?
You would.
No, I wouldn't. No,
you would.
No way. No way. I do a lot of things in life, yeah, but I ain't being no. I'm not saying the wrong words because I just blocked the video. And I've sat here for 1 hour 40 minutes, and YouTube say that's it, gone.
Yeah, no, it's not becoming.
Well, no, but it's just I'm a realist, and like, there's no way. Yeah, actually, I'd sell out to the.
You would definitely. If someone offered you that money, you would.
I wouldn't know. You can play for Arsenal because they are winners. I think. What did they win? Maybe I'm missing something. Robbie Williams. I love it. Who does Paul love more, Robbie or Beerhawk? There isn't any company called Beerhawk, just saying. If you mean perfectdraft.com, then it could be a tough one, wouldn't it? Nah, it's actually Rob.
Well, I which way I'm going.
We know which way you're going.
Every time.
Did you hear that, Dad? Just, no. You two, 24p, not 20p, fella. Them 4p's all count, don't they?
We wouldn't live for it, that's for sure.
Mm.
We do it for the love, not the money.
I'll donate £100 to turn off. Wow.
Go on then.
Yeah.
His family going soon anyway. Go on, donate.
That'd break his heart in the morning. He'd ask me for a refund.
Yeah.
You see the book, mate? She said flowing. How's your book going, fella? Anyway? I heard you're struggling with it a bit, being a man's drink. You know, don't shit yourself, whatever you do.
Especially on this stuff.
Be careful, Gareth, on that. But I do worry about you because you was in a right state last night. It's 24p, mate. Why have you moved down 4p? That 4p over the course of time means a lot. Is that right or wrong?
Count the pennies and pounds to go after themselves.
That's what they say, innit? Oh, he's going on about Camden now. Up the Camden. Look who he supports. Fulham, Liverpool, Villa, Stephen Gerrard. He's got this thing about Stephen Gerrard. It's quite worrying. Just looked it up with numerous properties and all his endorsement deals. Robbie Williams is what? I mean, 238 million. That's not bad for a kid they told to join the army, and they said, Rob, you'll never amount to much. Hello, sir. No, I'm not. I'm getting that look, you see. I'm getting that look. I will do a couple of Robbie numbers later. What you lot forget, you see, as I come off YouTube, and I'm thinking about Rob, and then it just like.
And then decides to do
a few numbers.
And Facebook and things.
No, I can't mess about on Facebook.
Can't do that anymore.
No. See? Behave on Facebook. You know, I have to have a respected person in the community on Facebook.
What did Lawrence say? 238 million.
Hold on, I'll tell you again.
My goodness.
Yes, Dan, 3 bags full, Dan. Not really, fella, not really. Sounds like you pulled with Beerhawk. Who did you keep going on about Beerhawk? Beerhawk's long gone, mate. I just put an order in. Free bar at my house. Yeah, my effing beer. No, he's drunk all that now. It took his time, though, hasn't he?
Well, then 5 litre kegs, he's drunk it all.
Yeah, he's drunk a lot. The issue with that Camden Hills, I drank a lot before I managed to do a review. I could have done that today with this one, wouldn't it?
Mm.
There was something about it, and you're like, Jesus, hold on a minute. It's just like, oh, okay, so we're going to do this, and they've done it, didn't we?
Yeah.
wasn't going to do, so it's really good
I don't know what he's
to
doing.
do it. I say the idea was a live review rather than a,
Oh, why is he wet?
I don't know, what they've done
Oh, I
to him.
won't touch him. You don't know what it is.
Oi!
I don't know what they're doing out there either. They're making enough noise about it.
Oi! What the fucking hell is going on?
We thought that the lads were sorting out rubbish, but I think the dog is going through the bin bag, which is not great. What is it? Yeah. It's Chris Day. This is how bad our dogs are. Someone has stupidly left bags of crisps out and the dogs have been popping them and eating them.
Right.
Someone's not going to be happy. All their crisps have just been munched down by the dogs. What are you doing? Tiger, you're a bad dog. What did you do? You don't steal. Absolutely scandalous. You guys should not be eating loads of crisps. Now everyone inside the house getting moaned at for leaving stuff out. It used to be, before we got the German Shepherds, that our other big dog, the Rottie, he would not steal. But the German Shepherd is the most massive thief ever, and he's just encouraged the Rottweiler, and that's what they were doing out there. They're popping them. I just think how they were doing. It's amazing how clever they are. Because I could just hear this popping noise, and I thought it was the boys breaking down rubbish and standing a bubble wrap or something. And he's gone out there and looked. They're standing on the crisp bags, popping them, and eating all crisps.
They flew upstairs. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was about to shout at the neighbours. There's all these crisps and shit.
That popping sound then must have been them standing on the bags, popping, taping them, and eating crisps.
Yeah. Someone's threw a load of the shelves, waffle it. Wow. He's brave, isn't he, when he's going to see you next Wednesday?
Yeah, I know.
Hey?
Be careful, Luke.
Be careful, Luke. I'll let you have a few on the way down if you like. I've got to drive. You want a couple of beverages? Any news? Drip tray. Oh, drip tray was brilliant, wasn't it? Issue with that Camden's, I think. Yeah, oh, that's it. You see? All good, all good. I don't know what that is. It says wash hands. Don't know. I can't tell.
Gareth's note to self.
Yeah. God help him, innit? Leah gotta be there. He gotta be good. 238 million, mate. Yeah, exactly, mate. Not bad for a man for the Stoke. When we went there, do you know, to watch the homecoming concert? Fuck's sake, that was of a sugar. That was not a nice place. But I tell you what,
It was
the
quite
locals.
down, wasn't
It was absolutely mad. Because I'm sat in this pub, right, in Stoke, but
Yeah.
I'm having a beer and everything, and then this bloke's like, "Oh, Paul," we're like,
Oh, yeah,
"What the
that's
fuck?"
right. Language.
Shut up, get over it.
It was lovely though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's absolutely brilliant couple,
Yeah,
Scousers,
really,
wasn't it?
really lovely people. Because at first we was like, oh, I'm not sure who that is. But then you remembered who it was. Well, you found out who it was that we were talking to. A really lovely couple.
What? So do they re-release Frankie? Yeah, Frankie Royal fella will come back probably after the Oktoberfest.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Probably be end of October,
I would say.
November time.
So yeah, 238 million, Robbie Williams. I know, Gareth. I know. See, when they put the emojis through, you can't see them on there for some reason, but you see them on there. Potty mouth comes out after a couple of beers. Yeah, you get a couple of lightweights, mate. I mean, do excuse them, Matt. The Welshman's had a couple of halves.
I'm talking about you.
No, not me.
You've dropped a couple of F-bombs now.
No, it's not about the Welshman, mate. Not me. Yeah, mate. I can't. I've still got 3. I've got one in the fridge. I was going to give the Welshman a lesson in drinking, wasn't I? But I decided to take you out instead, didn't I? The sort of guy I am. I've not had a drink since Saturday, me pal. Yeah, I know. Look what it's done to him. Who is this Billy he keeps talking about?
Probably Billy No Names. That's kind of childish thing I'd expect Luke to come out with.
No, it's Gareth.
Was it?
There's a few Royals in that shop I went to the other week. Yeah, I don't need no more beer.
There's nothing.
I do like a Royal though. I would like to actually load it up and like go on again because it's been a while now, hasn't it? Which like, well, I've got to keep one for the release, for the pre-release, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so on. But yeah, I could go
It's
on.
nice to test them, isn't it, against each other, to see if the old keg is good than the new one.
It's not the F-bombs, it's the C-bombs you want to worry about,
Yeah.
That wrong with a few F-bombs. They're talking, yeah, exactly, mate. You do have to be careful, but YouTube are all right, as long as they're more bothered about music.
I've got a mouth like a sailor, but as soon as I come on here, I hold it in and...
Unless she gets too pickled.
Yeah.
And then I'm everything. I was everything you wanted to be. No, I better not.
But you do it in the supermarket sometimes. You always talk to people in the supermarket. I don't know why he does this. But he's one of these
because I'm a friendly type of guy.
He ends up talking to everyone down every aisle, and it's like, oh, I just want to get this shop when you go.
I not swore once.
And he gets all over excited about whatever he's talking about. And he starts swearing. I'm like, kicking his hand. Stop swearing.
Yeah, I know, it hurts sometimes. Fuck off, you bitch. See? The world has been built by folks who live an hour on bacon sarnies. One gas coming, yeah. Yes. And it's changed now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think the problem is most people don't have a problem with it. Because we all let out one every now and again, and I'm not talking about having a fart.
I ain't got the shits.
But the problem is with social media, YouTube, everything else, they don't tolerate you.
I bet you ain't got a mouth like a sailor. 24 years experience since that.
I bet you I have. And you should see me when I've got the mood on with one of these lot themselves.
Gareth's calling me a goat. What's the closest to Royal? The closest to Royal, for me...
Jacob.
Eh?
Jacob.
No, on the machine, obviously.
Oh, on the machine. There isn't.
Would be the standard, Frank.
No, it's totally different.
Well, it's not that
It
different.
is totally different.
Get over it. Move on. Normal Frankie, yeah. For once, I agree with him. Perfectly timed F1 can be an absolute killer. See? That one's pouring fine. Closest to Royal was...
And there you go.
You've
wally. Just shown your knowledge in beer in one sentence, Lee.
I don't know where I got him from.
Man who drinks Coors.
Well, yeah. Shh, don't tell everyone about his Coors Light, you know. Actually, he drinks anything, doesn't he?
As long as it's lager. Yeah. Go up anything a little bit more sophisticated into the mix and he won't touch it.
Paul, have you got a mouth like a submariner?
That's right.
The submarines go there, plug it in there. Oh, plug that in.
No, I can plug some kerosene.
Paul, really, I'm not joking. Can you say hunt? Very good, Gareth. Very good. Very good, fella. I drink Peroni or Moretti.
Yeah, exactly.
This plenty game is still not temp on the subs. It's going to have to be a rouge. Just not one, though.
Yeah, be careful with that, fella.
The trouble is, Matt, you do one rouge and you're like, oh, it tastes nice. And then you're on another one. Then before you know about it, the third one's in, isn't it? And it's like...
And then you get the taste and you're done.
Then you're done, yeah, basically, isn't it? Let's be honest, that rouge is the devil. Paul won't pull a bock. Well, I'll come off screen, Gareth. I'll pull a bock and I'll send you a nice little pic. Oh, what are you doing? Jesus. Jesus, me, that's my phone nearly gone then.
It's all right. It's curiously balanced.
Right, that's it, you see? You have to stand around a bit because...
Okay, I can do that.
The phone's kind of gone. Paul not allowed a bock. He nearly went over after half a pint. How many half a pints, fella? Come on. Come on. Get real with this. You're stone cold sober. Come on. You should be giving me some real banter here.
Yeah, you think so? Oh, God.
Jesus. Bloody hell did they see?
At least they're running off the crisps.
Yeah. They chucked the crisps out the window and squirted them or something.
Now I'm kind of getting the gist of it.
Scratch that. Oh, plenty looks green. Looks like live to see tomorrow after all. Plenty on blade class.
There is. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah. I'm out tomorrow, mate, flat out. I thought you were 10 days on the wagon, fella. You've only done 4. How does that work?
It's like Gareth's 2 months.
Yeah, Gareth's 2 months off the beer. I'm not living this life anymore, says Gareth. I'm not doing this to myself anymore, fella.
Dog's chasing after you, don't be.
Yeah.
German Shepherd would.
Yeah, he would as well, yeah. No, it wouldn't catch him, mate. His English wasn't great either. It was quite an experience, that. Nah, nice fella, though. Now he knows where we are, because otherwise our next delivery weren't turning up because he had 0 clue. Not even a pint glass. What a need pint glass, fella. You were drinking that much Trappy earlier.
I saw it.
Yeah, Gareth, you know he's had too much bop.
Totally.
I mean, Robbie Williams was sexed up. Gareth's bopped up. Cheers, me old Welsh friend. I look forward to our next meeting when I drink you under again and again and again. Have I ever lost to Gareth? I haven't, have I? Banter, you don't know the meaning. And he's putting me a goat emoji for, yeah, I know I'm the goat. I know, fella. Don't worry. Goat, you know, best. Like Cristiano Ronaldo's a goat. You know? Oh, never mind.
Never had that.
Well, you never heard. You do a goat emoji. You look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane's a goat.
When all sudden goats become so popular?
Because goat means...
No.
Loving a Hertog. Brilliant, Rob. Good to see you, fella. You should do a Zoom call with a Welshman and everyone else so we can all get sloshed. Yeah, no, we were going to do that.
That gets messy.
Do you know, like a massive live where we were just all there?
Everyone can join in. That would be absolutely
and then, like,
brilliant.
It'll start off good, won't it?
It gets
and then
so messy.
Bango. You give it, like, we used to do it. Do you know, like during lockdown? And I had a Welshman, funny enough, not that Welshman, but a really nice Welshman, this fella. Simon Mulder.
Yeah.
Simon Mulder from Wales. Mark from Scotland.
Yeah.
Me from here. Tony from Scotland. And we're all doing Angels. Wasn't it? And we absolutely rocked it and killed it. And it was like, you couldn't have a better night than that video call if you actually went out and done it, could you? Yeah, over StreamYard, yeah. Same type of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, that video call, when you think back, wasn't it? And this was like, remember, we all got tanked up, wasn't it? This was about 2 a.m, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you got Simon with his Welsh voice, Mark with his Scottish voice, me, and the other 2, and it was just like phenomenal, wasn't it? Pint did one, and it was great. Beer, of course, was another story. Yeah, I had some issues with them bloody pinters, didn't I?
I didn't come out, so.
Them pinters just
drinking it, not good at making it.
done my head in. Go! You know it, Gareth. See? I am the goat. Now, the goat is Robbie Williams. Harry Kane.
I get this goat. That's just weird.
The goat is the best. Like Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's lovely. Will you buy me a goat?
No. You might eat it.
Not eat it.
What am I going to buy you a goat for? What are the dog going to make of a goat? Don't be so silly.
They're about the same size as dogs.
Yeah.
The little ones.
Hey, then again, if you did have a goat and times got hard, you could...
It eats the grass. You can have some money again.
You know what you could do, didn't you? If you had a goat, you stick it on a barbecue. Oh, I'm not eating it. No way. I don't agree to that. I'm not. No. Paul scored to. Wow, keep slating me. Good luck. Right, I've given my 24p. Well, I haven't had your donation, Gareth. Maybe you can send it when you send the 2 bets I won. Cheers, fella. Good to see you. And Gareth, thank you for your input. I know you've had 3 halves of Bock. It's like...
Goats evil, they eat everything they do.
I like goats.
I love goats.
I like horses as well, though.
You're scared of horses?
I'm not scared. Well, oh, God, yeah. What is that curry in the intro? Good point, Matt. What was it? I think it was one from Iceland.
It was a Carolina Reaper.
From Iceland?
Yeah, a Carolina Reaper in it. And it was chicken. And it was blooming hot.
Paul's always allowed most of the time. I know, Gareth. I know, mate. I know. Gareth.
Is that like your betting tips?
Right, all right.
No,
Chris, come on.
Don't go there.
I got done up as well, mate. I had through a good source, mate, that day, that they were there at Goodwood and everything, and they said to me, I swear this is going to get placed. And there's 5 players, 5 payouts rather than 3. And I thought, yep, lovely jubbly, this is easy money. So like an idiot, I shared it to everyone, and I'll tell you what.
Now that's me. I've gone on the fork.
Lewis, you guys ditched the Hertog already. Paul doesn't sound as though it's beating Hasselroder nor Unfiltered.
It doesn't really compare, does it?
Yeah,
it's different.
Lewis, fella, mate, it's totally different. Would I put it against Unfiltered? Would I prefer it to Unfiltered? That's a tough one, because you're talking of like...
They're all right up there, aren't they?
Yeah,
so
you're talking of 2 of my favourite kegs with obviously Stella Unfiltered I absolutely love. A Hasselroder, I've drank that for years, and
it's one of your favourites, isn't it?
I've been in a bad place at points where I'm not going to go into it all, but Hasselroder and me, there's a bond. No, it's true.
It's gonna be deep.
No, but there is a bond, and there was just some reason I just took to that keg, and some things happened over time. You know what I mean? I don't have to. I'm not going to explain the whole bloody thing on it. Think about it. People dying and everything.
Yeah.
At the time with the Hasselroder.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me feel better. So I thought, it's my to-go drink, isn't it?
Yeah, you do enjoy it.
Yeah. So and it just went from there with Hasselroder. And
yeah, it's really worth watching, Andy, because it's quite in depth, and we try to be as informative as possible.
Yeah. I can't say it beats them two, if I'm honest. But it's very different. It's so hard to explain.
Because it isn't like that. No, it isn't.
So where are we? Oh shit! Have I missed? What have I done? Hold on. Right, you get to her. No, I'm still on the Hertog, Lewis, as I said. Oh, got some curry if it's growing. Might stick him in a curry. Matt, definitely, mate. Evening, Andy. Good to see you, fella. Gonna watch a review soon. Yep, thanks, mate. It is worth doing. The sauce was clearly pissed. Yeah, the sauce was effing useless, shall we say. Carolina Reaper gonna burn your peepers. Iceland prices getting steeper. Michelle was a keeper. That was RW. Thank you, Foxy, old fella. I'm coming down Sunday. Yeah, let me know when I'm going out. You use this gift pint thing yet? I haven't, but I said to funny enough, Yam Drinks review. I've got to send him back. I didn't, I was taking a pee in the group, and I said, yeah, I'll have a pint with you. Cheers, mate. And he got me a pint, didn't he? So yeah, it comes through really easy. You just click on the code on the email, and it just adds it to your account. You get a different balance, and then when you go to check out,
it adds it on.
You just click it, and it adds the £2.50 on. I do owe Yam a beer, if I'm honest. So yeah, why are you being so rude for? Me? Wow. I must be missing something here. Hey, where's his Welsh mate? He's gone, isn't he? He's gone for a nap, isn't he?
Yep.
Gareth, where are you, fella?
Honestly.
I've done him again, innit? I've got the wife's going, Gareth, come in. No, that was funny last night. Last night was like one of them nights where it's random.
Yeah, it was very random.
And you don't mean to get so drunk, because obviously we knew the keg was coming.
Our daughter never comes into the bar. She
No.
doesn't drink. She's Miss Sensible. And she came in the bar and she had a book and cake. I was like, blimey.
No, it was good. I'm coming down Sunday to see my G. Is Georgia
She's not
actually?
here.
Georgia's not even here
She's not
Sunday,
here
mate.
Sunday.
She's in Dubai, mate.
Yeah, she's going to Dubai.
Maybe he's flying to Dubai.
Can you imagine him in Dubai?
No way,
No.
Pedro. It'd be worse than you. Imagine you and him in Dubai. Just no.
That's why I don't go.
Georgia's gone, mate. I think Georgia's gone Friday, Saturday. I don't know.
Friday.
They come and done the suitcases last night, didn't they? I couldn't. I tried to drag her right in. I tried to drag a boyfriend in the bar for a beer. He weren't playing ball,
he's
was
so
he?
sweet.
What do you guys think of the Hertog Bob? It's a winter drop for me. A sit and hit the spot on a hot day.
Yeah. I really like my more complex dark beers. I really enjoy them, so I can drink them right the way through the summertime. But I appreciate the fact that most people would see these as a winter style drink, autumn winter style.
Yeah, look, Georgia's really ill. She's got what's she got at the moment? Well, she's going now, isn't
She
it?
had throat infection.
She had a throat infection
and conjunctivitis.
and conjunctivitis. So obviously she had to sort things out because she'd kind of had 5 days.
Yeah.
But
the medications work.
She's going. She's
Yeah,
actually going. She's going on Saturday, isn't she?
She's going. I don't know.
There's no point in messaging. She won't fucking answer for about 3 hours. I think she's going on Friday or Saturday. One or two. She's definitely gone by Sunday.
What's with all this?
Right, no one said nothing to me. You all think?
Is he on the beer?
I don't know. He said he weren't. I don't know. I'm driving down to see you on Wednesday.
Yes, I'm coming to see him, but I'm not here either. I'm out with him. Oh, bless. There you go. See?
Yeah, see,
Marjorie says you could go to Northumberland. They give you a cuddle, mate.
See? Archie, Foxy, welcome to Northumberland, Luke, if you need a cuddle, son. You see? See? People on here, they care about people. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is actually. We've got a lovely bunch of people coming there.
Yeah, we ain't got no wallies. They've all got rid of me, haven't they? Yeah. Well, apart from... We've got
a nice bunch of people.
No, we have, actually. It's like... most YouTube channels, you see people getting shit and everything, and you think, like, oh, that's not what it's all meant to be about.
We're so lucky. The group of people that come in our lives are absolutely lovely.
They're all scared of you.
I'm not scary.
You like cuddling men, don't you?
What? He's definitely on the beer.
He's on the piss, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's winding me up, isn't he? Where's Gareth gone? Gareth! Come on, mate. One for the team. Wake up. No.
No, I
didn't. 3 hugs here in the North East. See, Luke, they love you everywhere, mate. There's no need to get depressed. And I do like cuddling men. Yeah, I always cuddle men. It's one of my things, isn't it?
Run with hug?
Yeah. Hugs are free, mate. You know, it's for free.
Share that love.
Yeah, that is it. Share the love, Luke. Share the love. You have to calm yourself down.
I'm so off meant to get in this. I'm going to fall off the chair in a minute if I move any further over.
I can't move it anymore. You
I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, look. See?
Oh, yeah, that's down.
See?
I don't know.
Luke's had a few. Yeah, I think Luke has.
Do you know what? I'm strongly inclined to agree with you.
It's a new age. Cuddle and appreciation. I've grown. Yeah,
totally.
I agree with that.
I think to that.
Well, I agree with that. Well, I can't have no more of the but I think it's Stella time for me.
Yeah.
I need to mess around with that keg tomorrow because I stupidly, and I picked stupidly.
If I drink too much of this, then I've got driving.
You've had.
Yeah, I know, but
hold on a minute.
I get the taste for it, and then that's all I want to drink. So
yeah, I'm not being funny, but the way I pulled them halves and bodged them halves up, you hardly drank anything, mate. I'm a hugger. I won't speak to a stranger, but would happily give them a hug.
Yeah, when all words leave your mind, just grab hold of that person, give them a hug.
Seriously, you had 2 half-a-halves.
Yeah, no, I've
because they were rubbish. Look at that. Look, I'm not even going to share that. Gareth, I've seen that, and that is not very good for this channel. This channel is not about your
seediness.
Seediness, yes. You're a beast of a man, Gareth. Oh, another moderator handled this.
Cool. Someone else.
Well done, Chris. Hi from sunny Belfast. Wasn't going on chat. Still raging. Your team nicked our manager. Hey, mate. Seriously, good to see you, Matt.
Yeah,
Fella.
thanks for joining us.
Right? Do you know what? Feel for your manager, because taking over that club, he's got some balls, mate. But he seems confident. Yeah, I skipped your comment. Gareth, your comment is very rude.
We don't want that kind of vulgarity on this channel. Thank you very much.
This is not Pervert Central, mate. You know, you have to go on Pornhub for that. You know, if you're waking up with things coming out your jacksie, mate, that's cool, but you don't need to share them with us. It's, you know, you want to be careful what you're drinking. And I feel for him. Scared of the Rock. I love Robbie Williams. I've got to get to know someone for a hug.
Yes, some people, they've got to get to know them before they can go in for the hug. I'm quite a hugger.
Gareth, just for you, fella.
I like to hug.
He's brilliant. You're lucky. His team's play amazing football. Yeah, Matt, I mean, we'd heard this down here, obviously long before your last game of the season. And I'll give Levy something. I don't like Levy that much. I think he's a bit of a twat sometimes, but he has delivered at Tottenham and the training ground's good. The trouble is with Spurs, they're not just a football club now. Remember, it's a business.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know, mate. He wanted to do other things. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's all about the money. I don't know. He doesn't seem money orientated. He seems to like. He's probably looked at it. He's seen that training ground. He's seen that stadium, and he's thought, "Yeah, I can build something here."
I think it's brave that someone would actually want to go into that job, because we have had brilliant managers before, and the one surefire way to not succeed is come be a manager at our club.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
But he wants to do what Conte can do, Mourinho can do. That dodgy Chelsea manager that I unfollowed on Facebook.
If you go there and you do actually manage to get some success, you are going to be like, wow, how great is this person? You're going to get God-level appreciation.
What people forget, people call us a small club, which is a really silly thing to say. It's an absolutely huge club, but it's a sleeping giant, like Everton, like Aston Villa. They're all huge clubs. People are like, oh, they're not now. Well, of course they are, because there's still so much fan base.
There's a huge fan base, and there's a lot of money involved.
Andy should never have sacked him for that. I agree with you now. I had to unfollow him because of obviously
the problem was
he's gone that way.
Oh, no, let's see what that is, because they're both going that game.
He's 58. His first chance at a really big job in a big league. We have no offence. No, I spoke to a lot of Celtic fans about it, and everyone's pretty like he's done his job here. He's done it, and you can't blame him for wanting to do something bigger. I get that, but like Jesus, oi, shut up. To take that job is, I think, came with Spurs. You'll do all right with a new manager. Trouble is, mate, unless we tie him to a contract, he's walking away for a free next year. I honestly think we should have let him go to City last year. If it was me deciding things, I would have let him go. Got your Champions League final. I was very close to winning the league the year before. Yeah, let's be honest, Andy. Leicester didn't win the league. We threw it away, but that's one of them things, isn't it? We played the better football under him. And obviously, the Celtic fella will bring that football that we want to see at our club. The way they played under Conte was absolutely disgraceful. It was so boring. And it weren't the Spurs that you grew up with, the Spurs that you know and everything. It was like... And now Conte overachieved. When Conte finished fourth, obviously not last season, the year before, he overachieved because it was a crap team. But they did put money in. Everyone says Levy didn't put no money in. He actually did on that occasion. Robbie Williams, we know, mate. Gareth, you love him. I know, mate. I understand that. I understand. There's some love for Robbie. I know, mate. We're going to do Angels a cappella, mate. You know, I'll come off for in a minute, give you a call. I'm going to rock Angels out, you know, because you seem very obsessed with Rob. I know your mate, Lukey Boy's gone down, and just like, Conte's just, mate. What he said was kind of right, but it was disrespectful and wrong to do it. We paid him a lot of money. Well, Tottenham paid him a lot of money. Let's not forget that. And Gareth, your drip trays, give it up. You're bumped. End of conversation. There is no refunds, mate. That don't happen. Refunds and me.
You were daft enough to buy them.
You can put my hat up.
I'm sorry.
Just check it. No, it's all right. Just look what I've done to it already. No, I've got to wear that Friday. Yeah, no, I've got a thing over it for Friday. We're a big club and a small league. We get 3 million for winning league. Bottom team in the English field. Fortunately, we are. Yeah, you see, if you go on that one, mate, for me, fella, I think Rangers and Celtic, from our Scottish friends, should be down in our league.
Yeah.
But the
Because
problem
there's
is,
no real competition up there, have they?
yeah, no, but the problem is there, right? You've got to look at the wider picture. And the wider picture says, if Rangers and Scottish come out the Scottish league, no one in Scotland's going to be interested in watching all these other games. So then their grassroots football suffer. And it has a
knock-on effect.
Yeah, a knock-on effect. That's a good way to describe it. So, like, you kind of have to stay there because
but
you're Scottish,
they
and it's
still
like
put a certain amount of their profits back into Scottish football, and they're going to be making more profits by being part of the Premier League.
No, they do at the moment. But
I just feel it's a two-horse race up in Scotland, and there's no real competition for them.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of English people say that Rangers and Celtic wouldn't survive in the Premier League. I mean, that is absolute BS.
No, I don't think so.
We don't think they survive in the Premier League.
No, I don't think that's rubbish. I think that is rubbish. I think that they would do very well.
Tom saying the manager definitely. Yeah. The thing is now, you got to remember, going back to this one, Andy, there's 60,000 at that ground, and if he gets off to a bad start, he's on a hiding for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like that other the idiot Santos.
Yeah.
He didn't have a chance. Not a Spurs fan at all, but they have plenty of world-class players over the years. Still have some. Just unlucky other clubs have the big bucks and spend and buy league-winning teams. Yep, I get that. Is there not an argument that Welsh teams should be playing in Welsh leagues? Yep, I get that as well, Matt. You have 3 Welsh teams in your league. The other Scottish teams would actually love us to leave. That's a fair comment, mate. I didn't know that.
Because it would be more competitive for them to.
I think Celtic
games amongst
and Rangers would struggle mid-table, in my opinion.
I think they would to begin with.
Right, yeah, to begin with.
Yeah.
Because obviously the depth compared to what they're used to is going to be hard. Because remember, you go up to Scotland and compared to the Premier League, you can be lazy.
To being a big fish in a small pond,
yeah, I know, but then,
and then that'd be like them being dropped in the ocean.
Yeah, look at the revenue.
But yeah, this is what
as time goes on.
I think that they would evolve to cope with it.
Yeah, as time goes on, say Celtic and Rangers were in the Premier League, they survived the first year, which I think they both do. Then they build and they build. And look at the fan base, look at the money. Right.
They don't always drop automatically back down, do they? Some of them, they thrive.
Yeah, like Brentford. We never thought Brentford would survive in the Premier League. And our Celtic, not a bigger club than Luton. Brighton, I love Brighton. Never say a bad word about Brighton. I have a thing about Brighton. I always have done. I watched them many years ago. Hold on, I'm not going to miss this. If they're in the Premier League, they have access to Premier League money, so they'd be fine.
Yeah.
Asking if their current squads are in the Premier League. That's fair enough. El Corvo, yeah, I get that. I don't make sure I not miss someone. If we look at Newcastle up and down for a few years, the second Luton got promoted to the Premier League. They became one of the richest 35 clubs. More than Celtic, even with Champions League money. Now, that's an interesting point. I didn't know that, fella. Thank you for sharing that.
That is interesting.
Wrexham, Swansea and Cardiff all formed. There was no worse league, so they ended up in the English League. Okay, yeah, I get that as well. Professional game in Scotland has been effed for years, not because fans, teams or managers, because the FA and coin this percent. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to politics and the people that pull the strings.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, when politics gets involved in football, it all goes way over my head, don't we?
Politics of the governing bodies
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, I think, which is good. We're all sharing our input. Obviously, a situation like this, you're not all going to agree with each other, and I get that as well. I need another bot. You don't want a bot? You only had 2 halves and a half.
Yeah, no. Stop trying to push the book on me just because I'm scared of it.
I'm not scared of the bot. I'll have a bot myself after. Wow.
Well, yeah, well, don't put it in that box.
I don't have another one for you.
Oh, I'm sure I can find something.
Right.
Doesn't matter if it's not
Okay. You want a Stella?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll sit on that one, right? And I'll go over right it.
Well, New York, I don't know.
He's done it again, people.
You did choose a thin glass. I thought you were going to give me a Hogarth glass. That's not that bad, anyway, look. There.
Yeah, no,
I've done worse, haven't I?
The camera. Oh, here we go.
There you go, see?
The camera goes flying because
Right, hold on. Newcastle up and down for years. No, they weren't. I think it means, yes, they have power. They've dropped out of the top division a few times and have a big fan base. Yeah, I agree with that. They do have a big fan base. City will carry on winning with the money they have.
Yeah, that's what you were saying the other night.
Yeah, we were talking about this Saturday night, and Michelle said, "Oh, Newcastle are going to catch City soon. Get over it." And I was like, "Nah, there's just legs ahead. There's so much growth." And what Pep's done, he's got not every, but he's got such a good team that's going to come in as others go out. There's 2-3 players for every position. Second range will be okay in the English league, in the English Championship. Scottish Premiership is a 2-team league. Everyone else is fighting for 2nd place. Not that I'm a bitter Liverpool fan. Finish higher than us, mate. I think we feel.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Newcastle spent 92 seasons in the first division. For context, Spurs are on 89. Since its founding, that puts them 7th in the up to 82 seasons. You have to give Ainge a chance to get players playing the way he wants to arrive. We lost 3 of the first 6 games, but never lost for the rest of the season, won the league. Come on, the Glasgow Celtic. All the best to Big Ainge. Thank you, Robert. Yep, all the best to him. I get that. I was a regular at Hearts in the 80s. Club fucked with takeover lies, and FA accepted its show for some reason. Oh, yeah, because fuck was bloody crazy, isn't it? Do you remember Alan Gilson? He always looked like the oldest player in the team. Yeah, I remember. Cool, that's going back a few years, isn't it? I've not missed anyone. I think I've got you all. I do apologise if I do miss anything. But if you come through together, that's why I look at the phone here, like that, rather than that, because you only see the top 3 messages
with that,
or 2.
You're getting all of it.
Yeah, no. Box up, mate. Real man. He's still going. Hey!
Go to sleep, Gareth.
I thought you'd gone, mate. I thought Gareth's left the building here. It's like...
Yeah, Andy, this is my exact point. This was kind of the discussion that we were having, wasn't it? And I said, do you not know that for certain?
What about?
That City are just going to run away with it next season. You don't know that for certain. Well, can't things
look, he's even changing his words so it gets through. Look, very good, Gareth. I like it. Yep. I agree with you, mate. City, before the season even starts next year, if anyone catches City again, I'd be amazed.
It doesn't last forever.
No, it
doesn't last forever.
Effing right I am, said Gav. Oh, look, I've even shared it, your block message. Good, he's going to bed again. He went to bed 3 times tonight. Gareth, what about and through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection.
Are you quite finished?
Whether I'm right or wrong. Gareth loves a good sing to roll.
Okay. Knocked up right next year.
That's
my heroes that are being assaulted.
Wow. Did you hear that, people? Absolutely amazed.
Feel my pain, please.
Feel your pain, really? I'm a singer by trade.
Yeah.
God, Jesus. Please sing. Gareth, I will sing to you soon, fella, soon. Right. We better call time on here, because I've done over Andy. Spice and easy for an hour. Sounds like a right Robbie Williams. I know, mate, I know. Right. everyone.
I know we've still got a lot of people that are still watching, but we've really overrun another channel, and that's not kind of fair. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's participated this evening. It's been absolutely lovely to talk to you.
It's been good.
It's been a pleasure.
Apart from Gareth there. And the other one, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Yeah, that dodgy builder. That's the one, isn't it? But yeah, no, been absolutely brilliant. And a pleasure.
Thank you, RJ.
A pleasure
Thanks for joining us, mate.
Yeah, thank you, Foxy, mate. But yeah, anyone that's still looking around, Spice and Easy's on. He's been on for the last hour.
Yeah.
Or so now, and ours absolute brilliant. Who's going? Very good fella. Very good.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Always good, Andy. Definitely, fella. Till the next time, mate. It won't be long. Maybe we'll do live with a Welshman soon. God, no, I lost all my subscribers last time. Right, no, thank you, everyone.
Been brilliant. Thank you.
Seriously, bonjour.